as the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, racing breed. Southern Pride, racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, racing breed.
Yeah, all right. We're here live on a Monday. Hope
That's
you've
right.
had a great Monday in the house with Biscuit Boy,
The Tracer.
the Chaser, Marine, and Michael. And Michael, say your last name because I think I've been saying it wrong. You hear me? Uh-oh. We've lost audio.
Lost Michael.
Michael, can you hear me? We've lost Michael. All right. We're going to have to figure out.
No sound.
I can hear you. I can hear you. You can't hear us.
Okay. The volume might have.
Now try it.
Can you hear,
Can you hear us now? He's gonna come back in.
Okay.
All right, we'll get him back up. We had audio. We're good. Those things happen.
Live TV.
Live TV. That's right. We were talking right before. He's coming back up now, and we're going to be talking about some dirt track. You get in that dirt, dig that dirt, man.
Yes.
And we appreciate everybody that's dropping in already.
Yeah.
Friends and family of his. We hope you're in here. Let's try this again. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
That's always the sheer panic of a podcast is 30 seconds before you go on live and 30 seconds after. That's when everything happens usually.
Right.
So we're glad to have you. And I was saying, say your last name because I think I've been saying it wrong.
It's life, and it's been that way my whole life. So don't feel bad. A lot of people get it wrong. It's normally Lip or Lepay or something like that, but it's
I think
life.
I was saying Lepay.
Yeah.
Lepay, I think I was saying.
Light.
Right.
Yeah.
We want to honor your name. So anyway, thanks for being on the SFP Racing Hour, and especially our dirt report, because we've been doing interviews with a lot of dirt track drivers and crew members, and just we're trying to get track owners on, and we've got that lined up too. But this is about you. We want you to tell your story. Thanks so much for being on with us, and tell us a little bit about you, whatever you want to share. And as we start out, just tell us how you got in this racing thing. I mean, everybody's story is unique, and so tell us a little bit about that. Now, you're in South Carolina, right? As I think we talked about it. Give our listeners an idea of kind of where you're situated, and then also where you race at. You can talk about that.
Yeah. So I'm in Chesney, South Carolina currently. I'm born and raised from Asheville. So, a lot of people on the asphalt side of things are pretty familiar with Asheville Motor Speedway. It's been gone since 1999. Miss that track. A lot of people every day still wish it was there. I do myself,
Yeah.
That's kind of where it started for me, was Asheville Speedway. I was born in 93, so I kind of got the back end of the Asheville Motor Speedway the last couple years growing up, especially once I knew what was going on. But just going and watching, my uncle and great drivers like Lee Tissett and Jeff Myers and local guys. It's got pretty good reputation around here. That's kind of what got me started and idolized them, I guess you would say, especially my Uncle Philip. Watching him race and street stocks and things like that over the years. And I knew I always wanted to do it and be a part of it, and my dad was against it for a long time. I think it was more he didn't want me to get hurt.
Yeah.
But once I was old enough to get a job, the first thing I did before I even bought a car was buy a race car. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I did. As soon as I started making money, I started saving and bought my first race car. I bought a front wheel drive and started piddling around a little bit. And I've always kind of considered myself the little train that could. I've been in racing, around racing, and I've always wanted to race and drive race cars and work on race cars and be a part of it. So even if I've not been racing, I've been a part of it somehow.
You've been definitely bit by the bug.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once you get that bug, it's and it's a humbling sport. It definitely takes backing and sponsors, and it takes a team, to be able to do those things. And so I took a little break for a little bit when my youngest daughter was born. So I took about a 4-year break, and then this past year, one of my best friends, probably really my only best friend, and I talked to him pretty much every single day. I'm his second wife. I think his wife gets mad at me sometimes.
I've been there.
Yeah. And so, no, he gave me an opportunity. We kind of talked, and he had, he races pure stock Camaros on dirt over at a Harris Speedway and TR.
Yeah.
The Camaros are a blast. And again, growing up watching my uncle race street stocks and Camaros on asphalt, that was one of my dreams, is driving a V8, a big car,
Yeah.
And so we kind of, one thing led to another, and it's kind of snowball effect. Starting last August, got back into it, got a car, and he let me use some parts and his motor and transmission and stuff, and more than thankful for that. Getting into it last year, and before, when I raced, especially when I was a lot younger, I felt like I was very headstrong and wanted to be fast out the gate. And feel like I spent a lot of money and spent a lot of time tearing stuff up,
Yeah.
And so last year, when I got the opportunity with him, I kind of hit the reset button and slowed down a little bit. Down a little bit and kept the car clean. And so we took a couple weeks and just learned the car. Never been on dirt before. I've always been around asphalt. So learn the car, what the car does on dirt. Going from a 4-cylinder to a V8 is a big change. Front wheel drive to rear wheel drive, that's a big change. And there towards the end of the year, we started getting some pretty good speed. At the end of last year, the last 2 races, I finished 5th and 3rd. So I'm really, really excited about that and coming into 2026. And then along with that, we had some other opportunities with Hatton's Motorsports and Hatton's Towing with Adam Hatton. I'm grateful for them guys too, and being able to run a Crown Vic on asphalt as well over in
That's cool.
Tennessee.
I love that.
Yeah. And so it's kind of, like I say, it's kind of snowballed. It's one little, you get that bug again, and next thing you know, you're doing a million things. And so we've got a lot of stuff lined up for 2026. Pretty excited, working on a new car, getting really, really close. We're supposed to race next weekend on asphalt at Anderson Motor Speedway in the Crown Vic. And then just worked out another deal with my buddy, and we did a little bit of trading and swapping and stuff, and got a little bit better of a car for the Camaro side on the dirt, that side of things. And so we're going to run full-time. We're going to try to run full-time with the Camaro and the Crown Vic. We're going to travel around, and the Crown Vic series is we're going to travel around pretty much all over the Southeast, from South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and so.
Yeah, you got to come over here and see us, man. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to drive a little bit. We lost a couple of tracks too,
Yeah,
but dude, if you come over Tennessee, you need to do the I-75 racetrack because we're going to go visit there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be great,
Okay.
great to see you, man.
Yeah, for sure. And even if I don't race, my buddy, he's wanting to do a lot of traveling around for sure on the Crown Vic side of things on dirt. And he's looking at going to. I think he was talking about going to I-75 over there.
Yeah.
Go.
So,
I want to see that, dude. I love the Crown Vic thing. I don't know what it is about that.
Are
that
they
gets me.
are they repurposed cop cars?
yeah, they most of them not there. There's some regular Crown Vics in there, but most of them are the repurposed cop cars, the P71 cars, and
Yeah, you're gonna get a better motor.
Yeah. You
oh
are.
yeah, yeah, they got about 50 more horsepower in them.
Yeah.
I love it. That's just I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to see it. If I was going to race, and I'm not, I'm getting old, but I would race. It'd be the Crown Vic. I'm telling you, I just know me. I think that's the coolest thing. But I like the Camaro deal too. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's where my heart is. Obviously, I love the Camaros, and like I say, watching my uncle for so many years, that I'm so grateful to be able to drive that thing. It's the most fun I've ever had.
It seems like a Camaro is just naturally set up for dirt.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's what we talk about all the time. Is some of the things that these Camaros do, especially the 70, 80 models, a leaf spring car. And the way they drive on dirt, they shouldn't drive the way they drive.
I agree.
But they do.
Hey, we had a comment from Tracy Smith that said, you have to have the dedication to go along with the bug. Michael has definitely shown dedication and pure determination. He's got a heart for racing.
Awesome.
That's a great statement.
Yeah, it
is.
Yeah, and that's my mom, and it has, and a lot of support from her over the years, and
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, hey, Mom.
Yeah,
God bless Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in and supporting.
Definitely.
As you're already supporting and supporting them in this. I have just a couple of questions. I know these guys do too, and I won't interrupt you, but I want to get too far away from it because I found it interesting. You took a break, which some people do. You had a child, which that's like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
When you went back, you talked about a little bit about changing, take care of the equipment. Did that change you in other ways about the racing that you have a child now and getting back into it, being away? Was it a little hard to get up to speed or you're just that guy, it's pedal to the metal and it don't matter? I'm just curious about that.
Well, I think it definitely made a big difference because to be honest with you, my youngest daughter, the one that I took a little bit of break for and haven't been racing since I had her, she's my biggest supporter. I promise. She loves when as soon as I come off the dirt track, as soon as we come off the track, she's got the little scraper scraping the dirt mud off, and she's with it. And so coming in and seeing her, and I've got two others as well, a 12-year-old and a 8-year-old. And as soon as I come in, and they're normally ecstatic. You're running good, especially if things are going good. Yeah. Coming back into it and just slowing down and actually enjoying the moment and not trying to be Dale Earnhardt. Not everybody's Dale Earnhardt,
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
But I do think I do have, I do think I have a good bit of talent to be able to do what I do. And I know I'm capable of being a front running fast car, winning car. And we're going to show that this year.
Brother,
Awesome.
if you came in third, you got to know what you're doing.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Awesome.
Any questions? I got a couple more, but
I was just curious in the Camaro, what motor are you running? I know I don't want you to give us your setup or anything, but
no. So they're stock. You like to say the pure stock class that we're running in stock 350s.
Okay.
Turbo 350 transmissions. Stock. Pretty much they keep a pretty tight leash on everything for the most part. Obviously,
so it's definitely the racetrack's pretty much leveled out. It boils down to talent, like you were talking about.
Yeah, it boils down to talent. I mean,
and testing reported to
it's racing, so you've got everybody's got to find that gray area.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom says pedal to the metal, even when he's not racing. He's following and learning from other racers. So I love that.
That's right.
Hey, Moms will call you out. They'll tell everything.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to talk to Mom for a minute. She'll tell us everything we need
Heard
to
that.
know.
That's
No,
right.
that's cool.
She'll tell on me quick.
Yeah.
Dean, what you got, man? I know you're curious about a couple things.
Yes. What kind of tires do you run in your cars?
On the Camaros,
Yes.
Cooper Cobras.
How about on the Crown Vic?
What'd you say?
How about on the Crown Vic? What tires do you run?
The Crown Vic, we're running the well, there's a couple different kinds of tires. We're running the Gen 3 or Gen 2. I forget the specific name brand of those, but it's street tires. That we run in regular street tires.
Okay.
Nice. That's so cool.
So
I love that.
the tires that you're running on the Camaro, are those are they dirt tires? Are they slick tires? I mean, what kind of grip you get?
Yeah, so like I say, the tires that we're running on the Camaros are they're street tires as well. They're the Cooper Cobras that you can go and buy from your everyday tire supplier, and so they're grooved. Again, being the pure stock class, like I say, they got a pretty tight leash on it as far as the tires. Right. You can do a couple things to them, but yeah, they're still street tires.
Do they dictate what type of gas you use?
Yeah, so we're only allowed to use pump gas. We're not allowed to use racing gas or anything like that. So 93.
Right.
Which makes it a little cheaper for you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one thing I do like about it is it's been a lot. It seems like a little bit more affordable with the Camaro and the pure stock versus before I was running even with the 4-cylinder front wheel drive. We were running either mixing the racing fuel or running racing fuel or so.
Are you allowed to add octane boosters or anything like that?
I mean, I guess there's always a gray area.
Yeah.
That might be one of those questions.
Unless they test your gas.
Personally, I'm not to the point where I'm finding the gray area yet. I've been running 93 pump gas and doing just fine.
Well, there you go.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's a sense of the racing out that way, because I think this is the first time we've been in that area, and we talked about the community of racing, how people help each other.
Yeah.
But is it give us a sense of that about working with other teams and it gets a little heated sometimes maybe on the track, but kind of give us a sense of that in the Camaro and the Crown Vic.
Yeah, for sure. No matter what, and that's kind of the cool thing about doing both and being a part of both worlds now, and going from the asphalt track to the dirt track, because it seems like for many years there's always been a divide of either you're a dirt track racer or you're an asphalt racer. There's no in between. But it seems like with Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell and these guys, they've kind of changed that narrative a little bit.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it's nothing but a family. I've had nothing but love and respect and friendships on both sides, asphalt, dirt. 90% of the time, everybody always wants to help. I feel like on the dirt side of things, to be honest with you, guys are more out to conversate and it's not be so secretive and kind of just be a family and we're there to have fun and kind of thing. Obviously, awesome. On asphalt, them guys spend a lot of money on their stuff and take pride in what they do. And so I do feel like sometimes on asphalt, it's a little bit more secretive. Nobody wants to really help too much,
Here's a little shout out for you. Remy says, "Hey, Daddy, she is so excited."
That's my little princess, the one that I said that she's my biggest fan. She's definitely my biggest fan.
Oh,
her name is Remy.
Yeah, Remington. Yeah, her name's Remington. We call her Remy for short.
Okay, Remington.
Yep.
How cool is that?
I like that.
I like this guy more and more.
I do too.
That's cool. That's sweet, man. That's awesome. Thanks for checking in and supporting. And hey, Dusty, Dusty is in Ohio and races, and we appreciate him stopping in with POF Racing.
Yes.
And we do get a lot of drivers and stuff that watch these shows, especially the ones that's been on. And it is a great community.
It is.
So yeah, and I think you're the first one that we've had on that does dirt and asphalt.
Yeah.
Which I think that's totally cool.
Yeah.
Like, and how do you keep that separate in your mind when you're going to different things? That's because that's a total different race.
Gotta be.
It's a different mindset. Yeah.
I will say, it is and it ain't. Because the good thing is the Crown Vics, they got with street tires, they're almost like you're on dirt anyways. As soon as you touch the gas in them things, I mean, you have to drive with an eggshell, on asphalt. And so as soon as you come up off the corner, you're sideways. So hey, to be honest, I think it's kind of played in my favor a little bit with the car control and from going from dirt to the asphalt Crown Vic and doing that. I think it's going to benefit me in the long run for sure.
I definitely agree with that because most people don't know how to drift a Crown Vic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, there's some guys
don't
that
mess
get up on
with
the
Mother
wheel.
Nature. We know all and can tell all.
I bet. Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the chaser's mom,
Me.
and
My mom.
she'll rat him out in a heartbeat if he gets out of control.
Oh
so
yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I just go to moms. I got the moms in here tonight. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. I know you're tell all, no all, see all. And
You
you're
gotta
tell
love the
all.
mom.
Shout out to our moms. Hey,
Yes.
Michael, what is I did a lot of Civil War reenacting, and they talk about seeing the elephant. It's like everything else goes away and you're just in that moment. It like takes you back. Has there been a moment like that in racing where you're just like, it's like the adrenaline dump, man. You're like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. And not even that you've won, but something that happened in the racing. Is there a moment like that you can go, I'm going to tell my great grandkids about that one. It just was so cool.
Yeah. For me, it was probably in the Camaro. And when I finished third, and I was running really good. And anytime I get in a race car, I think a lot of people can attest for this, but it's one of those things where you do kind of just tunnel vision and you get in the zone and that everything just kind of, you feel that's the moment you feel the most free in the world. I feel like, for me speaking is, once I get in that race car, put my helmet on, strap on, like that's the most free I feel in the world. There's nothing else matters at that point in time. And it's just like everything is like a light switch, and that's what matters at that point in time.
That's an amazing statement. If I may just plug in here real quick, I want you to finish that. But before I forget, in the Dale Earnhardt story that played after the duels, they talked about how he was just at home in the car.
Right.
That was his favorite place. That's when all the other stuff, it didn't matter. Yep. And he actually kind of drove, kind of relaxed. I mean,
he did.
He didn't sit straight up. He kind of slumped a little bit. And it was like a Sunday afternoon drive for him.
He was.
So when you said that reminded me of that. His favorite place to be, where he felt free and the most in control and everything, was in the car. And I think that's cool.
That's his office.
And that was his office. Yeah, it was fitting that it ended that way.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. That's it is. If anything I take from racing, there's so much stuff with everyday life and the way things are these days, especially, and being a single dad. I'm a single dad of 2 kids, and we're work, school, working on race cars. Literally as soon as you guys sent the link, that's what I was doing. I was driving, picking up my daughter, come home, and so we go to the race shop and we go do this in the afternoons, and so it's never a time to just kind of breathe a little bit. But I feel like that's that time as a racer that you get, and what's the most rewarding is when you sit down in that race car and you put your helmet on and you strap up.
Yeah. Hey, Michael, hold your phone just a little closer. We're starting to lose you a little
bit. Everything just kind
of. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Okay. We can see your face too better. So he's probably like, I don't want that.
No.
Hey, we got another shout out. Yeah, I know, man. I've got this problem. Nova, Raylyn, and Levi are watching and says, "Hey, Daddy."
Oh,
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And so that's my stepdaughter is Nova, and then my other 2 kids is Levi and Raylyn, and they're my world, and and they enjoy racing. My son Levi, we're actually building him a Crown Vic. He's 12 years old.
Cool, man. I love this.
Get him one. Let him start early.
We're going to build him a Crown Vic. We're working on trying to work that out now and get him a Crown Vic built, and hopefully Harris Speedway on dirt has Young Guns division. We're hoping to get his Crown Vic built throughout the year and start getting him some seat time, and Then hopefully let him race some races towards the end of the year once he gets some seat time. He ain't never drove nothing, so I'm a little obviously I'm more nervous about that than anything, you know.
Right.
Now I understand where, you know, when
Yes.
I said now I understand, you know, before my dad didn't want me to race, now I'm like I understand why he didn't want me to race a little bit. Is because every time I think about it and we get started on talking about it or doing it, it's that day when it comes, it's going to be hard.
Start him out in a go-kart.
Yeah, we were going to do that, and I was looking at some of go-karts, but I'm gonna be honest with you, especially these days with the tires and the stuff them go-kart guys are doing, it costs more to race in go-karts than it does the big cars.
Wow.
I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah.
I don't doubt
it. Do you wear a Hans device?
I do. I wear a Hans device. I actually, my little cousin Jacob York, he runs in late model, and he got him a new one, and he loaned me his, and so I've been using his for last year and this year.
Cool.
Hey, Mom said Levi is his daddy made over. He'll be just fine. Watch out, Dad.
Yeah,
he's coming for you.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear, to be honest with you too. Is I'm probably going to have to take a little bit more of a step back from it myself again once he gets full blown with it, because I know once he gets that taste.
Oh yeah,
that's all we're going to be doing.
And you're going to promote him,
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. You know, you want to see your kids succeed in life, and
that's right.
No matter what it is, whether it's racing, whether it's
digging ditches, it doesn't matter.
Right. Digging ditches, whatever. I mean, that's the best we can do, right?
Yep. Amen, brother.
Right.
How many tracks have you typically raced at? Like just one or two, or is there several? Or and you can name them.
Yeah, I've been to several. So, like I say, with the Camaro, I've been to Travelers Rest Speedway over in South Carolina, Travelers Rest, South Carolina. But last year I mainly ran the Camaro at Harris. That's probably going to be the plan again this year, especially with the Crown Vic stuff going on. We're going to run the Camaro at Harris, just at Harris. But now the Crown Vic, we plan on running at Anderson Motor Speedway, like I said, the 28th. And then the schedule also consists of, I believe, Hickory Motor Speedway. We're going to rerun in Newport Speedway, Tri-County. Newport's over in Tennessee. Tri-County's in North Carolina down towards Hickory.
Okay.
Orange County Speedway, I believe, is on the schedule as well, which is over more towards the coast of North Carolina. So yeah, I'm going to travel around a lot. I've before, you know, when I was racing before, I've raced at quite a few places. I've been to Lonesome Pine up in Virginia, raced there. I've been to Kingsport, Tennessee, Newport. I've raced at Anderson before. So yeah, I've been all over Virginia, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, pretty much within this region. I've been to a lot of places.
Amen.
What's your favorite track?
Favorite track? Well, so Asheville Motor Speedway closed down in 1999. Mm-hmm. And our last race was in 98, into 98, into 99. And we went to Newport Speedway. And so I spent 15 years of my life with my dad watching on the other side of the fence, watching my uncle and stuff from 99 to 2015. Right. And so and then once I got a taste of driving Newport Speedway, I don't know if you guys are very familiar with it, but it's like, they call it a baby Bristol. And it's got 28 degrees of banking.
Wow.
It's an asphalt
track.
Asphalt.
Oh, it's asphalt.
Oh, okay. Yep. It's an asphalt track, and so that's probably my favorite track. That's my home track. I spent a lot of years there. I used to go when I was my son's age, 12 years old. I used to walk around selling pork rinds and beef jerky and stuff for a man that was selling stuff out of the back of his truck there. I used to walk around with a little basket and sell pork rinds and beef jerky. Wow. So yeah, if it's racing, I've been trying to do it no matter what it is.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yep.
I know you've raced quite a few races.
Yep.
Has anybody ever spun you out or had any type of an altercation, and how did you respond?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to ask, man. I had to.
Yeah. I would, like I say, when I come back to racing this year, I've kind of slowed down. Or this past year, I've slowed down and come in with a different mindset.
Right.
But I've definitely been known to be a little bit of a hothead. And when things happen, I'm not afraid to speak my mind.
Right.
You know, and so yeah, I've definitely been turned around by a couple guys, and a couple things have been, you know, race and deal. But then we all, you know, you've always got those times where we're just being a little too aggressive.
Yeah.
And, you know, still don't
Well, let me
put
ask
up
you-
with it, but
Yeah, let me ask you this. So the previous Michael, the one that would get aggressive, little hothead, would you say would be more like that old Michael, more like Tony Stewart or Kurt Busch? Which one would you say?
probably a Kurt Busch, because I fly off at the mouth and fly off at the steering wheel too. You know,
Okay.
I love it.
at least Tony Stewart, he'd do it and move you out of the way and still go win the race.
Oh yeah, he would.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely a Kurt Busch. I mean, Kurt Busch has been successful in his career, but I could see that resemblance there with the hot.
That's cool. I just thought of that. Who was your favorite NASCAR driver growing up? Who did you like?
Kyle Busch. I've been a diehard Kyle Busch fan.
It fits, man.
Yeah.
It fits. I can see it. That's great. I love it. Hey, Mom said y'all need to help me get him in Tennessee. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yep," with an exclamation mark. I think that was on the aggressive part.
Yeah.
So I have said, and me and Dean and all of us, one thing we want to do with these interviews, and that's why I appreciate you mentioning the track, and we want to tell your story, but we got to get people going to the track. We got to get these races filled up, because if we don't, it's gonna die out. How is attendance going in the areas you've been? And we know it's a great family value to bring everybody to the track. It's not like going to a NASCAR race. That's fine, but these tracks are affordable, man. You know that more than I do.
Yeah. You know, I agree 100%. And that's one thing about going to different racetracks and going to all these different racetracks. You see, you know, you go to this facility, and whether it's a big money race or a big race or not, the attendance is just down. And a lot of these newer racetracks that's been revamped, like Newport Speedway has been one of the ones that's been revamped. And I think they've done a really good job with the fan interaction, and just the facilities are up to date and clean. And I think that's one of the things that over time, you know, greed gets everybody you know, and so I think if a lot of these racetracks, if they'll work together, that's one of the cool things that me and my buddy was just talking about with Harris Speedway and Travelers Rest Speedway is, you know, they just had their points banquet this past Saturday. And it's two separate racetracks, I believe owned by two separate people, but they work together. They got the similar divisions that race on a weekly basis. They did their points banquet together. Their rules packages are together for the most part on most of the cars. And so a lot of tracks, I think, just need to do that. And the fan interaction is a big thing. That's one thing that I'm trying to push, you know, growing up. Since I've got back into it, and that's what I'm working on right now with a couple people, is when I was growing up, we used to go to the malls, you know, to go to the mall, and they'd let us, you know, once a year at the beginning of the season, you'd have all the race cars sitting inside the mall or something like that. Or they used to do a lot of those things when the Asheville Speedway was around, or go to Ingles, you know, the grocery store, and the race cars sitting out front. That was sponsored by Ingles. And not even whether you're sponsored or not, if these communities, because at the end of the day, it drives, you know, people coming out of town to that community, it drives up everything, you know, and
it does.
Everybody benefits from it. And so I think if all these tracks and communities would just work together, and all the drivers too, and do their part on showing, you know, going to the schools. Like one of the things I'm trying to work on right now is like a career day or show and tell day or whatever the case may be. And I want to take the cars out to the school and let the kids see it and get as many kids involved in as we can. And
I was just thinking about that. Is there a connection to the schools? We used to do that with the reenacting. They would have on Friday was school day. They'd bring all the kids out and let them see, you know, touch history. then this way you would take the race cars there. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
And man, what kid don't want to at least, I mean, you're going to impact so many people to see
you
that.
are.
One of the moments that I'll never forget in my life was at Asheville Speedway, and I still have it on an old like VHS, like, or not the VH, like an old recorder tape. It's the little itty bitty tapes.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to do at Asheville Speedway growing up. They used to do big wheel races or and stuff.
Cool.
You got a trophy and a like a big chocolate bar that was probably about it was a good at least 5 feet long. A big Hershey bar. Yeah, it was a big old Hershey bar or something like that. And
that's a great idea, man.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Yep. And if racetracks, I feel like would bring that back. A little bit more with doing that. I think it would benefit everybody a lot. Another thing is ride-alongs. One of the things I'll never forget is the first time I sat in a race car when I was a little itty-bitty kid, going on the front stretch, doing the meet and greet with the driver and getting to sit in that person's car. I went and found my favorite driver, which was my uncle at that time, and getting to sit in that car, and people doing that and ride-alongs used to I remember years ago, early 2000s, we were allowed to at the racetrack, the fans, they would do like a fan appreciation race or something once a month or every couple months, and bring 5-10 race cars on the racetrack and line the kids up and put a kid in a car and just roll around the racetrack one time and let them get out, put the next kid in and roll around, and just little things like that. Because if you get the kids excited and get the kids excited and want the kids wanting to go to the racetrack, mom and dad's going to go to the racetrack.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Give them a thrill, and they'll want more.
One of the great values we have in sports is minor league baseball, and one of the things they do is they definitely have fan engagement. They definitely do things that keeps the fans interested during the whole thing, or before, during, after, whatever. I've been to many games, and they do these little different things, know. And I like that. He was talking about a big wheel race, and they give them a trophy with a 5-foot candy bar or something.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Send the winner home with a case of Red Bulls and a puppy.
Yeah.
So,
that's my kind of race there.
There you go.
Yeah.
But getting people in the seats, I mean, just getting people out there.
Yeah.
And then once they kind of are coming to it, then it's going to become part of the routine, At least every few races, maybe they would show up and do that. And a lot of these racetracks are not in cities, so you're getting away from the rat race, so to speak. You're getting out where you can run and have some fun. I mean, that's what we want to do as kids.
Yep. Yeah, and I think, getting people there, like a lot of people when you have racing associated, well, a lot of times people associate racing with just NASCAR. And that is whether it's short track racing, like the new person that's not been around it or don't know what it is, but kind of intrigued about it because they've seen NASCAR, but don't even understand. They think, well, it costs $150 to go to this little short track. Well, it don't. A lot of these little short tracks are actually doing a really good job. I've seen prices of intermission go back down, where kids 12 and under is free.
Good.
That's good.
$10 or $12 for an adult to get in, and
that's amazing.
That's how it used to be. I mean, $10 for an adult to get in, kids 12 and under free, $5 for 12 and up, or 12 to 18, something like that. And a lot of people, but I think that's where the dotted lines just aren't connected, where we don't have the community to fan to racetrack connection. If we were doing more of those race car sitting in front of Ingles, race car sitting at the outlet, or, at the outlet malls, or the mall or something like that, and just drumming up and talking to people and handing out flyers. Here's this weekend's event, kind of thing. And people know it's not $150 to go to a short track race and just watch,
Well, that's what we're trying to do for you guys, is let you guys come on and tell everybody that.
And another thing I think nowadays, I've not mentioned it in any of the interviews we did, but instead of, sometimes we run from technology, we need to run towards it because it's not going away. People can gripe all they want. The kids got phones, and But there are things you can do within those to make it something they do at the track. That's a game that they could win a prize or just you do while they're watching the race. There's all kinds of things like that.
Right.
A scavenger hunt. There's all kinds of things you can do to engage kids on their tablets and phones and all that, and get them engaged in what's going on. Because let's be honest, kids are not going to pay attention 100% of the time unless they're just that kid that really wants to be out there and track like your son. But all of them are going to watch some of the race. They're going to look at their phone. They're going to run around and meet their friends. I mean, that's just part of growing up. But if we can engage them some way with that, and I think that's another key that we could do with this.
Well, yeah, that's to that point. Especially with all this AI stuff, it's been kind of taken off and crazy here lately, and some of the stuff, right? But there's also some good in it, right? Because there's a social media and Weber Valley Speedway. They
those guys.
They post some funny stuff.
You've seen that stuff.
Oh yeah,
they post some crazy stuff, right? But I wouldn't know anything about Weber Valley Speedway if I didn't see those funny little things that everybody.
That's right.
That's a great point. By the way, you're not AI tonight, are you? You're live. You're real.
Yeah.
He has
this is the real Michael.
Yeah, 100%.
One of these days, it's gonna happen. Somebody gonna set up an interview. It's gonna be with some AI video. It's just gonna talk to them, and I'm just having some fun. But yeah, that's cool, man. I just think that there's ways we can do that. What do you say to the people? It's not fair and it's ignorant, certainly. What do you say to the people that say all they do is drive in a circle? What skill is there in that?
Get in the seat and find out.
Right.
That's pretty much that's what I was getting ready to say. Come do it. Come do it. You buy your car. Come do it. Yeah. Some of these guys. There's some guys out here, with a little bit, got a couple cars. They'll put you in a car just to show you. They'll let you get a taste of it. A race car driver is 100% an athlete, whether it's short track, big track, NASCAR, Daytona, whatever the case may be. Hey, them old steering box Camaros, they ain't light to throw around, It takes even, and I'm gonna tell you, one of the most wore out I've been. I ran a 35 lap race in a front wheel drive at Lonesome Pine Speedway, and they had just repaved the racetrack, and some of the pavement was a little rough, but that was the hardest race and the most wore out I've ever been in my life. Wow. I was wore out in a little front wheel drive. So, it's not just turning left, and it takes a lot of. It's more. Takes a lot of mental. You have to have the mentality of doing it. You have to be headstrong, and then you got to be strong physically too to be able to do these things and drive these cars.
When you don't have power steering in the Camaro, correct?
No,
you got arm.
We do. We got the power steering. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you had Armstrong steering.
No. Now I'm gonna.
You can feel the track better that way. I feel.
Yeah. Well, so the this past year, every now and then, them old power steering pumps, they go out. And so I had to run the last probably 5-6 laps, and the power steering pump was out of fluid, and so
man,
you could definitely tell it was a night and day when that power steering.
I bet.
Yep. And on top of that, I think that was the same night that the carburetor, the flaps on the carburetor hung open on me, and so I was running. It was still, even if I let out the gas, it was still about half throttle with the flap stuff.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said your uncle and I think dad was who kind of planted that seed for you. Who was it for them? Who was it that got them involved in racing?
Being around Asheville, my dad for sure was just around it, running the roads as a kid, and he left home at an early age. And so he went and hung out with people like, he always talked about hanging out with people with like Johnny Chapman and Bosco Lowe and all these guys and running around and hanging around the racetrack in the Asheville Speedway. And so my Uncle Philip, his family's the same way, before we were, I think he got a late start into it. So I believe my Uncle Philip actually got into racing by women. Like somebody had asked him to drive back when he was like in his late 30s. So it was kind of a late start for him. And I think
we actually hear that a
races.
lot, that people get into it late sometimes.
Yeah.
Even in their 40s and 50s. I mean, some
Yeah.
people.
I think at 60, I can still do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That,
I mean, I love it.
I do too.
yeah, just loving it. Did you watch the Daytona 500? Did you watch that race?
I did. You know, I was very hopeful that Kyle Busch was going to be able to win it this year. It's one of those things, just like the Dale Earnhardt in 20 years of trying. And,
Right.
You know, and every year it's just like I don't know if it's going to happen. That's the one box we need. You know, as a Kyle Busch fan, we got to check, and it's not happened yet. It didn't happen. I feel like this was our best chance. RCR is obviously very strong at the restrictor plates and the super plates. And I feel like this year was his best shot at it. Hopefully, we'll see what next year holds. Obviously, with these 1 year to 1 year contracts, RCR, we don't know what's happening next year, but
well, maybe he'll get him one dialed in.
And there was some pretty good hits in that race.
Yeah, there were.
So that leads to my next question: is have you had one of those rolls or a hit that you went? I mean, you won, you walked away. That was a blessing. But how? Have you had that? And if you did, what did that feel like the next day after you had that?
It hurt. So I've raced over. I don't know if I mentioned, but I raced over at Kingsport Speedway and they call it the Concrete Jungle. It's actually a concrete track. It's not asphalt, but it's all concrete, and it's almost shaped like Martinsville, and it's very tight corners. And my very first time going over there, again, this was when I was younger and hard-headed, headstrong, right? And I went down there. It was I can't remember the first couple races at the track that I was originally at Newport. We were going to race, kept getting rained out. They kept rescheduling the first race, and I had built a brand new car for it. And I was like, well, Kingsport's racing. I'm going to Kingsport. So I went to Kingsport and showed up, and them guys are fast. They race there every single week, and car wasn't too bad in practice, but it was concrete, so it drives a lot different. It's a lot slicker, drives a lot different, and so practice I was a little bit off, and so I decided to change the right rear spring, throw spring rubber in there, and went out for qualifying, and went off into turn 1 and 2, and it got out from under me, and I tried to make it up in 3 and 4, and I don't know, I can't even tell you what happened between when it caught. I overcorrected. It caught, and I hit the wall head on. My buddy's sitting up in the stands, and he said he felt the ground shake.
Wow.
And, when I hit the wall, I kind of went down towards the pit wall, and then I got out, and I was shook up, but the adrenaline was pumping then. But then once everything kind of wore off, I got back home the next day. I had the seatbelts put. I was black and blue from the seatbelts.
I bet.
And my whole inner thighs and my groin area was black and blue for it took about 3 weeks. It was black. Everything was black and blue. It wasn't fun.
So, Michael, do me a favor. Give the listeners an idea of how fast you're going when you set that car up going into the turn, and how fast you're coming out.
You talking about speed wise?
Yes.
It varies, I guess, obviously with which track. On dirt.
Right.
I'm gonna say consistently at the end of the straightaways, we're probably going a good 70 to 80 miles an hour off into the corner. And you're slinging that Camaro off in there. Depending on how good you got the car hooked up, I say you're still probably coming up off the corner running at least a 45 to 60 miles an hour, and back down the straightaway up to 70, 80 miles an hour. On the Crown Vics, it depends on what track. On asphalt, it depends on what track you're at. I mean, there's some tracks they're probably pushing 95 miles an hour, 85 miles an hour for sure. Some of these bigger tracks. Newport's a little like tight, high bank track, probably pushing about 65 to 70 miles an hour over there.
See, people don't think that sounds fast, but get behind the wheel.
Exactly.
It is fast.
I always like to tell everybody is don't do it. Let's don't do it. But just imagine going down I-85 running 80 miles an hour and just turn hard left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kick the ass end out.
And don't lift. Don't lift.
Yeah. Right.
Turn hard left and don't lift. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and it's one thing I wish people maybe that's something that we can do as racers, or tracks, or come together. You know, my buddy's work, he builds race cars for a living, and maybe that's one of the things, and we kind of do it, you know, I help him and we do things together. And maybe that's one of the things that we can do is build a race car that any given person can go in. That's one thing I do like about the Rusty Wallace driving experience and the Jeffrey Earnhardt driving experiences, that these people can go out here and do those kinds of things.
Right.
Well,
Absolutely.
dirt's completely different than asphalt.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
100%. I'm here to tell you.
Yes.
So-
but it's been the most fun I've had in any car. The Camaro on dirt has been
That's
the most
cool.
fun I've ever had.
And them super modifieds, that's a completely different story.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So when you go to these different tracks, whether it's asphalt or dirt, or even either one at different tracks, rules are they about the same, or are they differences for some tracks that you have to really watch so you don't get disqualified when you're going to these different tracks?
Yeah, that's the bad thing about the pure stock Camaros that we're running is Harris and TR work really, really good together. But I can't go in. We really can't take our race car and go anywhere else to race. So we can go over to Cherokee and Gaffney, South Carolina, and run. But I think the rules are a little bit different. So if we want to be competitive, we got to change a little bit. They allow a little bit more leniency, I believe, on a couple things. I might be wrong there, but that's about it for the Camaro. As far as, unless you want to start spending some money on some racing shocks, because if you want to go anywhere, I'm a race car driver, just like anybody else, and I go to the racetrack, I want to win, right?
Sure.
I want every time I go to the racetrack, and so if you want to go to a racetrack and have a shot at it, you're gonna have to go anywhere else. You're gonna have to spend some money to. It's a lot more. The rules are a lot more open, and I feel like that's a good thing and a bad thing, because then you look at those racetrack where the rules are a lot more open, and where our rules at Harris Speedway is kind of tight. On any given night, we can have 20 Camaros out there on the racetrack.
That's awesome.
And you look at some of these other tracks where the rules are a lot more open, and you got guys that's got big money and maybe a little bit of favoritism and things like that, guys, the car count is just way down. You got 6, 7, 8 cars.
Oh wow!
And same guy winning every single week.
That's no fun.
That's not fun. And who wants to? I mean, people
Who
take
wants to
pride in
see-
everything they do.
Yeah, who wants to see the same person win it?
Right.
Just Earnhardt fans when he raced.
Well,
Yeah.
Just ask him; they will tell you that.
That's a different story.
I said that when he was alive, and they got onto me like, "What's the problem with that?" He wins all the time. So.
Yeah.
So if you could change one thing that in saying that, what would you change as a rule that would make it, you think, more competitive or just better experience for you as a driver? Is there something that you think, man, this is aggravating, I wish we could change that without making anybody mad?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that one. And so, are we talking the asphalt side of things or the dirt side of things?
Either or, whichever one you want to talk about.
Either or I'll kind of mention a little bit about both. These Crown Vic cars have taken off really, really fast, and they're outgrowing themselves really, really fast. And the thing that comes with that, and a lot of people, the chatter and what you hear everybody talking about is these cars, these Crown Vic cars, if they stay on the track they're going to be the new street stock. The Camaros and things they're full tube built chassis on the asphalt side, and for jig built cars now, and they're $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 Camaros, not the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 Camaro they used to be.
Right.
And so these Crown Vics are turning into the new street stock eventually, I believe. And I hope they keep a cap on it, because everywhere you go has the most, like that division, the Crown Vic division has the most car count out of any division there is there that night.
Wow.
On any given night, I'm 100. I feel confident saying that on any given night at any given racetrack, the Crown Vic division probably has the most cars.
So the Crown Vic division is kind of like,
if they keep those rules tight, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
the Crown Vic division is kind of like pickleball.
Yep.
Yeah, it's exploding. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And then on the dirt side of things, I've not really experienced that enough to probably speak on it. As far as the tech shed and getting in that area, and but obviously, watching from the outside in, there's I know racing, and there's always the gray area, and I've mentioned it a couple times on here. Is there's always the gray area, and so it's who can manipulate that the best.
Yeah, I understand. Well, we got about 5 minutes left with you. We appreciate you being on here.
Is your trailers open, or are they enclosed?
My trailer's open, so that's one thing I've always said is, enclosed trailers are really nice. Don't get me wrong, especially in the wintertime. We've talked about it with, being able to get in there with the heat and stuff like that. When it starts getting cold, or when we're starting racing and it's still a little bit of cold, but when you're driving down the interstate and you got that little kid just waving at you, that little boy, that little girl, I mean, that makes it every more worth it,
Right.
And it's free advertisement.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
free advertisement, right? Yeah, that's one of the sponsors or partners. They're not sponsors, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We're not a charity case, and so I want to do everything that I can for people to put their name out there, whether it's the people sponsoring me or that I'm racing for, logo on the car, whatever the case may be. We'll plaster it everywhere.
Awesome.
What number do you run? Is it the same on both cars or different?
Yep, same on both cars. My number's always been 26. My Uncle Philip was 25. My birthday is June 26th of 1993. And my dad's work van, ironically, was number 26 van. And so 26, for whatever reason, just always stood out and just fit. So that's what my number's been, is 26.
Go.
That's awesome.
Great.
Anything else,
story,
guys? That's amazing.
It is.
And I told you it flies by. And we hope you'll come back and be with us and keep us updated throughout the season. Tell us how it's going. And we hope we can come see when you get over to Tennessee or Georgia or something like that. Miss Tracy, 26. That's right. Dean, you got anything else?
I'm good.
You're good, Paul?
I've got one question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you know Jesus?
Jesus. I am a believer in Jesus, and I'm thankful. I thank God every day for the blessings that He give me, especially my kids, and allowing me to do this and be a part of racing. And that's one thing I've kind of led back into racing with, and thankful for the opportunities I've had, because I've always wanted opportunities like this, and I've been blessed this past year with from Adam Hatton and Dwayne Worley and my buddy and Johnny Taylor letting me do this with the Camaros and the Crown Vics and helping me with it and just being so involved with it. So yes, sir.
Amen.
Awesome.
Good.
Anything else you want to share before you get out of here? And again, thank you for the time
Thank
that we didn't touch on, or a shout out to anybody or a partner, and put on the car, anything. Just it's your time, brother.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate you guys having me on. It was an honor when I got the message and you guys, hey, we want to be on, and I just want to give a shout out to my kids. Obviously, I know they're watching. Remy, Raylan, Levi, and then a shout out to all my partners. Stanley Steamer is a big supporter of mine, and a partner of mine on the race cars, on both race cars, and my son as well. And Adam Hatton and Hatton's Towing and Hatton's Motorsports. And they also have Hatton's Tire and Wheel, letting me be a part of his Crown Vic division this, car and driving his car this year. Dwayne Morley for everything that he does for me. He Elite Images and JYJ Customs. Like I say, he builds race cars and Elite Images. He does vinyl wraps and stickers, and he's the best friend I could ever have. And does all my stickers for me, and I couldn't ask for a better friend.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Just so you know, the show, the interview will stay out there. I think Facebook gives it 30 days, but it stays on YouTube, it stays on Rumble, it stays on X. It'll be on all those. So if you want to get it and share it out to folks, and we will re-air this video, this show starting probably tomorrow. We will run it several times throughout the next month or so, that at different times, and kind of give that exposure to you, to other people. So. We'll do that, and you'll if you follow us, just you'll see it pop up. You'll see the notification, and we just want you to know that we're trying to partner with all the drivers and just
Yes.
get an excitement going for
Definitely.
dirt tracking. The
Right,
Crown
yes.
Vic, I absolutely, that's my favorite thing though. I love this Crown Vic thing, man, has got me. I'm so excited about it.
We're gonna have to get you a Crown Vic.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy him a race car now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the coolest thing ever. I don't know why. I just love it, man. It's awesome. But you have a blessed evening.
Definitely.
You're racing, you said what, next week or 2 weeks, or it's not
Next
long?
weekend.
The 28th, so next weekend. Yep, that's the plan.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. That's a great kickoff. That's the first one. Well, it's getting around that time. And the weather has been wonderful
Yes, it
around
is.
here the last day, or it was rain, but now it's really sunny, blue skies,
Yeah.
warming up. I don't know what it's
Yes.
like in South Carolina. Man, the weather today was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful today. It's starting to get a little chilly right now. I'm out here.
Yeah.
Starting
We're
to get a
gonna
little
let-
chilly, but it was beautiful today for sure, and I appreciate you guys.
Amen. You're awesome. Thanks for Mom and everybody checking in, supporting Michael. He'll be back. Don't worry. We'll have him back on and we'll continue to have fun with the story. You have a blessed night. To our listeners, we're not going to close the stream. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll be back. We're going to talk about that Daytona 500.
Oh yeah.
And Dean's Vault and Dean's Notes and all
Yes.
that is coming up. We're just going to storm right into it. We'll give Michael a chance to get out of here. And we appreciate you, sir. May you have a blessed night.
God bless you,
Y'all
brother.
too. Thank you guys.
All right.
God bless you guys.
All right. Bye-bye. Hey, we're back. We're back. Welcome back to the show. It is good to be here. Wow, what an interview.
Yes.
Dean, Chaser, and Biscuit Boy, Paul, and Marine, and Cornbread Dave in the house. That was fun.
Yes,
And,
it was.
Great people. If any of you are still
Yes.
watching it was connected with, to him or to him himself, we salute you.
Oh,
Most
yes.
definitely.
Was a extreme blessing for us. And we're going to, and thank you, Barry, for the like on the show. We appreciate Barry stopping in. He don't always
Yes.
come on the racing show.
Thank you.
We appreciate him doing that. Was all the cats watching too? That would be cool if like Barry and all the cats
All
were
the
watching the
cats
show.
Oh,
came
yes.
on.
That would be awesome. You know, he's got
Yes.
like 9 or 12 or something like that. I can't remember.
Really?
All the cats lined up watching, clapping their paws
Oh,
together.
yeah.
That's-
That
that's
would be
strong.
cool.
Yeah,
That
it
is
would.
strong.
That would be cool. Well, we're going to finish talking about we're going to go finish the rest of our racing show because we've got to talk about Daytona.
Oh, yes.
And then we got to get to Dean's notes, and so we'll modify it a little bit. We don't have a lot of other things to show. We'll get that next time. We got a lot of interviews coming. Dean's been working the phones. He's like I said,
Yeah.
he's like one of those fundraisers, you know,
Yeah,
telethon where he's
Yes,
like on the phone
yes,
constantly
yes,
calling
yes.
out. You know, can I get you down for 20? You know, or, he's like, can I get you for an interview? You know,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
working hard.
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
That too, yeah.
Having
Are you
fun.
trying to sell you a house? I can sell it for you.
There you go.
He chases down the interviews. I mean, he gets them in groups, and we're thankful for it. We've got some. We've had everybody we've had has been great.
Yes, yes.
Everybody has
yes,
been great.
yes,
And they're just part of our family now.
Yes.
We're thankful that we're part of their family, and we're here for the racing community. It doesn't matter what kind of racing, but especially that dirt track racing community.
Yes.
Because if we don't support it, it is going to die.
Yes, it is.
And the Southeast, I can tell you that.
yes, it is.
And see, you heard it from the man himself. Attendance is down. Tracks have closed.
Right, yes.
We got to re-engage into that. You know,
We've
as
lost
a community.
2 locally.
yes.
too locally,
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we don't even have. What's the closest one miles wise? You think I-75 is probably the closest one? Well, maybe I don't know. Chatsworth, maybe is that
yeah,
closer?
North Georgia.
North
yeah.
Georgia would
We'll
probably
find
be,
out.
but they're
Fort Payne.
Fort Payne. But you're still talking. I mean, an hour away, probably
At
any way you
least.
go. The way the crow flies, maybe you're there quicker. But we have mountains around here, so we have to drive over
Yeah, we
around.
just had 45 minutes to Fort Payne.
So
About
so
an hour.
we're looking at about an hour any direction we go. I
right,
think
yes, yes.
to get to any track, and
Yes.
that's lunacy.
It is.
I mean, right here in the shadows of a big city, one of
Right.
the biggest cities in Tennessee, almost the second largest site.
yes.
Just to pass Knoxville, this is a place a lot of people are coming into.
Right,
There's
right,
plenty of land for them.
right. They are.
There, you know, I know the land's worth a lot of money, but there's places that still can be got. And
Right, right.
somebody with a vision needs to get involved and bring this area back because there are so many
You're right.
people.
You're right.
And let's face it, some people are going to make that drive, some people are not.
Right, right.
If it's in your back door and it's 20 minutes, that's a whole lot different than an hour.
Yes, it is.
Because let's face it, they're thinking about kids. I got to get the kids. You know, we got things to do. We got to get back. We got school this or whatever. I know maybe it's a weekend, but you know they got church or maybe
That's
or something like that. And they just we need one
That's
closer.
right. That's right.
I want to go to these other
I
tracks.
do too.
I want to go to all of them, but we got to have one here. So
Oh, we forgot about this one.
which one?
North Georgia Speedway in Chatsworth.
No, we just mentioned that one.
Did-
Yeah, but that's one
That's
that
the
we
closest.
highlighted. In fact, last week we highlighted, or
Highlighted.
Wednesday we highlighted them, and we
Yes,
showed a
okay.
lot of their stuff. So
Sweet.
all you track owners, if you see this show, send us your
That's
stuff.
right.
We try to pull it up wherever we can get it, but if you'll send it to our
There's one.
email that you see going across the bottom, I promise you we'll get that on the screen. We'll take extra time to do it
There's
to get
another
your
one
ads up.
right down the road in Dixie Speedway.
Where's that one at?
Ken, where's Dixie at?
It's what?
Dixie.
know.
Oh, you don't know?
Dixie
We need to
Speedway.
find out.
Where is Dixie Speedway located?
So Paul is using his telecommunication skills back here, and he's going to try to find out.
We got
So
security and
so-
we got Paul, so we got two working.
that's right. You got it all. Well, all right. Let's talk about the race, because we're going to get to Dean's notes.
It was
and the vault and
exciting
all that.
what I heard, what I saw, the highlights.
I know you had to work, and I hate that. I did watch the whole
Woodstock,
race.
Georgia,
That's a good hour plus away.
Cherokee County. Yeah.
I mean, that's with the traffic we have. So
Yeah.
I actually missed the very start. I thought it was 2:30. It was a little bit sooner.
Now
than
they
that.
kicked it back up to 1:30 for the rain, possible
Oh,
rain in
okay,
that
gotcha.
area.
Yeah, and they missed it. So there was like 7 laps when I first got on there.
You're right.
But I did watch all of the race. It was really outside of those 3 incidents, 2 one major, one
Yeah,
kind of major, and
yeah.
a small one. It was a good clean race.
Right. Yes.
They were
yes.
racing really well. You know, one thing I will say I hate about it is a super speedway, and these guys are conserving fuel.
Yeah.
I want to see wide open. I don't want to see. I don't want to.
Strategy.
That's my
Right.
least favorite. That's my least favorite part of it is when I hear them talking about they got to go slower to save fuel.
Yeah.
That's what they told earlier. I was watching Coffee Bikini Wallace,
Yep.
and he was talking about the fuel mileage, trying to save fuel.
Yeah.
He said, if you didn't know it, if you didn't hear it on TV, you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
He said, but the media, Fox, the radio, they kept hollering, save fuel. You know, they're saving fuel, saving fuel. He said, we don't need to be doing that on these super speedways. We need to just let it
I don't
go.
either.
Yeah.
I get it at some tracks. Maybe that's a deal, but I just want to see them go.
Take the spoilers off the cars.
Let 'em race.
And I
Yeah.
agree.
I just
race.
that bugs me. Broski the Chaser is right
Dean.
here. That's Dean. So he chases down the story. Plus,
Yeah.
he's a Chase Elliott fan,
Yes.
who I thought was going to win that thing.
I did
And,
too.
oh my gosh, did he look like he was set
I
up?
thought he had it.
That
thought-
last 2 laps got a little
God.
crazy.
Didn't he hit the finish line backwards?
Yes.
Yeah, he was rolling backwards by the end of that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, broski. I'm the chaser.
Yeah, and look at Paul in the background, looking like the skinny Joey Merlino of Northwest Georgia.
You know it, brother.
I love it.
No,
He-
he could be a Maverick from Top Gun.
Maverick,
with the glasses on.
He could be a CIA or FBI. He
Something
could,
like that.
you know,
Say
he's
big
got to
goose.
conceal his face a little bit. You know, that's why he shaved his beard. We'll start a rumor. You know, no. But
Incognito, man. Incognito.
I will say, Bubba did well.
Yeah, stage 2. He won stage 2.
He did. He was fast all day. That car.
Yeah, he was.
Whether you like it or not, Bubba is going to be a player this year for that.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, he is set up really well.
a blind squirrel will find the nuts.
That
sometimes.
car is fast.
Yeah, every week it
It's
was.
Bubba's year. It's
No.
Bubba's year.
Yeah, Bubba's here to hit the wall like he did.
I said if he wins and Chase loses right close
Oh,
to
God.
to Bubba, I'm giving Dean a hard time. So, but you know, what do you think about Zilich coming up? And
I know
it
it.
looked like the moment got too big for him.
It did. It did.
He's a young guy. I know he's very talented,
It
but
did.
he did when he got up there. It was almost like, what do I do now?
Yeah, he did. I saw
was
that.
dancing
Let's
all
see
over
how
the
many
track.
cars
Yes.
I can take.
and
Yes. yes.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
He did. That was a hard hit that Chase took.
Yeah, it was.
Very
Yes.
hard. Thank goodness for the. I thought it was an amazing stat from watching the Dylan Hurt show
Yes.
that they haven't lost any to
Yeah.
those wrecks since he died.
Right. They had.
25 years.
They have.
Amazing
Right.
story
is.
to that. So the
He actually saved lives.
He
in
did.
the long run, yeah,
He
the
did.
testimony to the Hans
did.
device and
Right. Right.
but there were some hard hits. There was, you know, some of those cars. And amazed to me was the ones that was able to save it and stay
I
racing
know it.
and competitive.
I know it.
My gosh, I thought William Byron was going to be able to win that race,
I did.
and he was getting knocked all around the track. I mean, his car was all banged up,
Yeah, it
beat up.
was.
I just amazed me he could get that kind of a kind of speed, you know,
Yeah.
and stay in the
Yes.
draft like he did,
Yes.
because that car was pretty rough.
Well, don't they say Rubbins racing?
Yes.
There
yes.
were a couple of temper moments. Some
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
not happy with
yeah.
a couple of drivers.
Yeah.
One of them being Dale Jr.'s guy, wasn't
Yeah.
it his guy?
Yes. Just Algar.
Algar, big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake. And by the time that he got on the TV, on the interview after the
Uh-huh.
care center and all that,
Yeah. Yeah.
he owned it. He
Yes.
said, unfortunately, it's all my fault.
Right.
I don't think he could have said anything else, even
Right.
though he said, I thought, you know, he was going to back out, you know, talking about Hamlin.
Mm-hmm.
Hamlin was probably maddest of all, but there were
Yeah.
17 cars.
Well,
I think it was.
It
that was
was.
impacted
It was.
by that wreck.
Yes.
And but again, they're racing really close. He'll
That's
learn
right.
from it. That car looked good, though. I got to
Yeah.
say that. It was
Yes.
fast. So was
But they're
Corey
running,
Haim. I
but-
mean, there was a lot of fast cars on that
they're
track.
running 3 and 4 wide the whole time.
I know. That amazed me. I wasn't
you go
expecting to
four
see that.
wide into one of them corners.
You're gonna
It's gonna be a wreck.
take somebody out.
But yeah, there was a little bit of temper.
Yeah,
but the pit,
Bubba got into it. You know, we're just gonna get into it with Tyler Reddick after the race,
I know you did. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and Jordan had to pull Bubba away.
I saw that. I did see the video. He's a hothead.
Well,
He's a hothead.
you know, I think they ought to have MMA matches after the race.
I'd be good
Settle
with
your
it.
differences, guys. Come on, we got to.
I'd be real good with it. Yeah.
I would too.
But you know, it was one of the things I also didn't see. They didn't really show the pit. Anything going on in pits that much.
They didn't.
I've never saw a race where I didn't really know how. They didn't show pit times. They didn't. I mean, it was
That's
like
where the races
except
are
for
won and lost.
the only thing they showed was when somebody kind of went over the line, had to back up.
Uh-huh.
A couple things about lug nuts loose. There was nothing really there.
You're right.
I've never seen a race where the pit crews were not highlighted.
You're right.
It's just weird. It was almost like the first race of the year. I don't know what it was, but it seemed like they were a little unsure a couple of times about some stuff about what to cover because they were all over the place.
Did you see Mark Simpson wave the flag? You didn't see it.
I didn't know because I missed the very start. Although I do know that.
Mark Simpson from The Simpsons. Somebody
Mark
dressed up as Mark Simpson.
Oh my gosh! Oh, look out! They'll put him in the Hall of Fame.
You're
Yeah,
right.
no joke.
You know who was driving the pace car, don't you?
No,
Or was the I guess his pace car was honorary pace car. Kurt Russell, actor.
I heard about that. Yeah.
He was. There's a picture of him and Jordan standing together.
That's right.
Hey, listen, it was a great race, and everybody really almost on the track had an opportunity to win that thing. Those guys are amazing, talented. There were a couple other guys I thought were definitely very, very ready to win that race, and it's kind of like the trucks. Reddick come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just like, what was it, Smith? What's his name? Is it Chad?
No, Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith. He came out of nowhere seemingly at the last minute.
Yes.
Reddick did the same thing. I was very happy for him. I wasn't one of the drivers that I wanted to win.
No, me
but
either.
I'm not against him either.
No, I'm not either.
I love to see an underdog.
Oh,
Dude he was so stoked. And I loved seeing him get that.
I do too.
When some of the there was a couple of drivers there I didn't want to see.
Right.
I mean, I'll be honest, but
I didn't want to see Bubba win. I didn't want to see that. I did.
Man, we came close.
That was Jordan's first Daytona win.
Yes,
right?
it was.
Yeah, it
But
was.
He has one other. His teams have one other.
Yes.
Well, that would have been the creme de la creme if Bubba had won that.
Oh man,
Jordan's birthday, his first Daytona. But he was in tears, man.
He
was greatly moved.
He was.
I know he enjoyed all of his basketball accolades, but I don't know if this one might have meant just a little more. Because it's so hard to win the Daytona.
Yes.
And they've got some competitive teams. A couple of their drivers are
jam
up. They're good. I mean, Reddick and Bubba is going to be in there all year. In it to win it.
Bubba, no.
How old is the Daytona 500? I know they started running it on the beach.
What I read was 68.
1968?
No, 68 running.
68 years of running.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I got you.
Very cool. The weather stayed away.
That was after the beach racing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they built the speedway in the early 50s, early to mid 50s.
Yes. They built the speedway in 1958.
Gotcha.
We'll get to Dean's notes in a minute. Sounds like he's going to be covering that.
Cool.
Another thing about it was, like I said, I think that they drafted. I mean, it didn't seem like the cars were teaming up as much as I thought they would. In some way, it was all over the place.
Right.
It was kind of like find the best place for you. Probably the biggest drama was how did some of the guys get to the pits when they were running out of gas. I mean, they were fixing to run out of gas, and they were in a bad spot. But again, that kind of aggravated me about the whole
all
running out
the
of gas.
Ford, Chevrolets, Toyotas, what working together?
No, and Fords did very well.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I told you the Fords are back.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yes.
The Fords are very strong. Not that they're not all are. And my boy Josh Berry, he had a great run.
He did.
What was he finished sixth?
Yeah,
sixth, I believe, sixth or seventh. He had a great run. I was looking at the Wood Brothers release this morning, and they were very happy about where they were at.
They should be.
Such a great tie-in. He did a great job.
He did.
He had a shot to win at the end as well.
I think he'll do it this year.
I think so. SVG, not so great.
No.
He looked strong early, but he kind of things didn't go well for him. Who was the driver they were getting mad at that was just making stupid moves? Man, they were really. There were some people real upset with a couple of drivers.
Yeah,
in
there
the
were.
field, and I can't remember who they were
I know
now.
either.
But
I will pick that up next week.
Kyle Busch called one of them stupid.
Yeah.
You know, they're just stupid. You know.
Well, well,
I mean, you
That's
know,
some abrasive language.
it is. Nowadays, yeah.
So they're on to Atlanta. We're going to look at standings in
Atlanta-
just a minute.
It's going to be one of those super speed races, too.
Yeah, they're on to Atlanta, and that's going to be great.
Echo
And,
Park.
I'm looking forward to that. But hey, I watched the truck race.
I did
enjoyed
too.
that. It was a great race.
It was a great race.
You know, and by the way, those guys that don't have a full ride in NASCAR,
right.
especially a couple of them, they need to get them a ride.
They
Those
do.
guys are that good. They're ready. I don't care how young they are. They are ready.
Looks like Corey Haim, the champion for last year, the truck champion, there had no full-time ride.
That's
Nowhere.
crazy. That's crazy.
There was.
The actor?
No, he's
Oh,
not.
Corey Haim. Ah,
I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
I know it was, over my head.
It's like what?
Just remember
Yeah.
Goonies. Goonies. He was in
Yeah.
he was in a bunch of movies.
I love the truck race.
I do too.
I wasn't able to watch, but was keeping up with O'Reilly. Who won that one? It's probably in your notes, so we'll go to that in a minute. So don't worry about that. Bruskin wants to know if you're into remote control cars as well. Do you race them?
I like remote control. I got some.
We used to have a track around here a long time
We
ago.
still do.
You still do? Where's it at?
On Salem Road.
I
It's
didn't
called-
know that.
It's the old wooden track. Is it the one with all? Because there used to be one here that had a wooden track, and I can't
No,
remember
no.
what it was.
It's a
Indoor.
dirt track.
Oh, it's dirt track.
Oh
Okay.
wow!
It's on Salem Road, right outside Rossville Park.
Oh my
Really?
gosh,
Yes.
that's a rough area, man. You better.
Yeah.
That's pistol
Wow.
wearing area. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. You folks on Salem Road, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know some people's got a church over there, and they've had to get created. They have,
Not that far down. It's up toward the park,
well, it ain't. Well,
right outside Rossville
That's
You
Park.
don't think the park don't get a little hairy?
Yeah, I know it does.
Go over there tonight and see what's going on.
I don't want to.
Sorry, Rossville. I love you, but you're Las Vegas. I mean,
Yep.
Everybody, your piece there. We're gonna find out.
and he wants to know. He wants to know: do you feel the need for speed?
Yes.
In saying that, we need to take a moment and honor a great man. I think a
Yes.
great man.
Yes.
One of my favorite actors
Robert Duvall.
passed today at the
Yes.
age of 95, I think
I think it was 95.
Yeah, there's
He's
there's
on
not
the
enough
short
words.
list. He was on the short list of the
Yes.
best actors
Yeah.
to ever
Yes.
pursue the
Yes.
art.
Yes.
I love Robert.
I do too.
He was not a Hollywood type guy. He
wasn't.
I think he had Pig Farm out in
Yeah, he did.
South Carolina, I believe it is.
Yeah.
He's a great. I hate that. And
do
everybody passes, and he lived a long life, but I
Yeah.
miss him. And of course, he has a racing tie-in,
Yeah. Days of Thunder.
Days of
Sure
Thunder,
does.
and
That's right.
we miss you, Robert Duvall. Salute
That's right.
your legend status.
Oh yes.
Favorite Duvall movie? It's really hard. I mean, yours is probably Days of Thunder.
Yeah, it is. It
Mine's
is.
Open Range.
Open
Man,
Range is
but
good.
you got Open Range. You got The Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many.
I mean, you've got. I mean,
Unforgiven.
Yeah, that was a good one.
not
He
Unforgiven.
wasn't-
Not
he
even
wasn't
Unforgiven.
in
He was in
Oh,
the other.
wasn't
He was in a
okay.
lot of westerns, but not that one. But he was.
Okay.
What was the other one
That was
besides
Gene
Open?
Hackman.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, another great one we lost last
Yep.
year. you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
But I love him. Of course, Lonesome Dove, and
Yeah.
I mean, legend. What do you say? But
That's
even
right.
even
Yeah.
smaller movies, a lot of people don't remember, were great movies. I
Yeah.
mean,
Hey, did either one of you see the movie something Tigers or something that it was him, the kid that did I See Dead People. You know, that kid, Haley Joel Osment.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And another big time actor.
Yeah.
Paper Tigers or Paper Lines or something like that.
Lines. Something with lines in it. I
Yeah.
cannot remember.
Oh.
Folks, help me out here. I need y'all's help.
Just great. And there was another movie that he did not too far removed from Open Range. What was that other one? I loved it too. Where they had the
What movie was
the
it?
Chinese
Joel Osment.
girls that he rescued. They're running the horses.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie? Oh my gosh, that
Oh
was
man. Thanks.
that was a great movie. But anyway, Robert Duvall,
Oh, yeah.
legend.
Yes. Yes.
Just an amazing actor, and of course, the Days of Thunder.
Yes.
What was his name in Days of Thunder?
Oh,
I caught him off guard.
yeah,
I figured you just throw that right out there.
Harry.
Okay. He was the crew chief.
Yes,
right?
yes,
crew chief,
yes.
yeah. And of course, there's another racing movie coming.
Yes, Days of Thunder too.
Second-hand Lions.
That's it.
With
Second
Michael Caine.
Yeah,
and
that's
Robert
it.
Duvall.
That's it.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
And of course, he was in a Clint Eastwood movie, a great one of my favorites. You know, he was playing a bad guy in that one. He didn't typically do that, but what was the name of that one? God, I hate when I start doing that, where he's he says they're down there to hunt a deer, but they're down there to hunt men. You know.
Oh,
What was that one? It's Clint Eastwood. It's
White,
oh my god,
white elephants. Or
no. Anyway, somebody will pop it in the chat. I cannot remember that, but anyway, shout out to him. So anything about the race on Sunday or any over the weekend?
Well,
By the way, I love the purple of Bubba. That purple card that looks cool on the track.
oh,
Just want you to know that.
Yes, I noticed that.
It looks good.
Yeah, it did.
It's not-
but still, Bubba ain't gonna perform like he should.
Well, yeah, right. So far you're wrong. I mean, the guy, what he finished 7th.
Yes, 7th.
Yeah, so top 10, buddy. Top 10, and you
And
know,
I said a while ago, a blind squirrel will find a nut sometimes.
I think you're gonna be surprised this year. The Bubba train is rolling forward. He's looking
Right now,
really
yeah,
good.
right now. But he'll derail.
Yeah.
He'll derail.
He'll
hit the wall.
derail.
Yes.
Chase better leave him alone. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Riley Herbst is the one that took Chase out.
Yeah. Well, he bounced the guy.
Chase was doing good.
He was doing good. He had the speed.
He
That's
did
for
have
sure.
the speed. So Riley Herbst went down and clipped.
Who didn't do good? Like
Oh Lord.
some of them didn't perform well. By the way, Brad Keselowski had a great.
He did.
Y'all were dogging him like, oh, he ain't no way he's a top 15. He was top 5, baby. This
Yeah,
he looked really
Yes,
good.
yes. Did you see it? He was walking in a cane yesterday.
We were walking on the cage. I said, the lag. He ain't worried about it. He said,
No,
once
yeah.
you in a car, you're
That's
rolling.
right.
That's right.
Y'all better back up on that top 30 talk and all that. This guy looks good. I mean, he's got the car too.
Joe Kidd.
Joe Kidd. Thank
There
you.
you go.
I knew it. I couldn't think of it. And Dean's over here talking about elephants or something. I was like, that's not it.
Water for elephants is what I'm talking about. It wasn't.
What the? How am I
Water
supposed to
for
get
elephants.
Joe Kidd out of elephant? Dean. Another guy
Wow.
that Christopher Bell.
Yes.
It just wasn't the day for some.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Eric Jones.
Yes.
That it looked good at one point.
Kyle Larson.
Yeah, Larson. He's got a fast car, but that was not a good day for him
It wasn't.
either. Hendrick took a
Thing about racing.
licking.
Yes, it is.
They were fortunate to get what they got by
Yeah.
the end because they looked really good, but then a couple of them didn't, but 2 of them did. But then they took a licking.
Yes.
So Gordon wasn't too happy about that.
No, it wasn't. No, I seen the highlights of it.
It was a bad day for some folks
It
that were running
was.
near the back. They just didn't look. Even for Kyle, I mean, he looked good, stronger at one point.
Right.
But he just
He did.
faded. I mean, he wasn't.
Wow.
To me, I mean, I know it's Daytona. You drift to the back pretty fast.
Yeah.
Some of them made some bad moves, and I couldn't understand why they jumped to the middle at the times they did
Right.
and then fell back. Like nobody went with them. That was communication was bad.
It
So
was.
teams
It
were
was.
not working together like they
they
were supposed to.
wasn't. No.
And the one time they worked, one of the 3 times I think they talk about the pits was these guys coming off the fuel stops and not working together to get up to
Exactly.
speed. And Bubba was one of them that did that. He was
Yes.
out in front of that,
Yes.
and he needed to slow down.
yes.
And some of them getting out too far ahead,
That's right.
and then getting hit real hard, and getting wiggled, and
That's
everything
right.
else. Just, I don't know if it's because it's the first race, or I don't know, or just the Daytona mystique. I don't know, but
I think it was. I think it was Daytona itself.
it was just some things just were weird about that race.
It were.
Even though they were racing really well, it was like they'd be racing really well, then one person would just start doing stupid stuff. It's like they got antsy or something.
It
you
was.
know?
Well, that's like Thursday night during the deals. Kyle Busch went to the very back and he stayed there.
And who was the other one up there?
Blame it on the
17.
gremlins.
Is that Busher or Briscoe? Busher was the one up front.
Busher.
And then Briscoe didn't have
No.
a good race.
No, Chase Briscoe did not do good at all.
He did not do good.
But Chase won the second deal.
Yeah, he did. So
How can,
the points are interesting. So
yeah.
let's go to Dean's notes. And this is brought to you by Wolf Nation Coffee. Have you been seeing
Wolf
cowboy
Nation.
cook out there. He's been doing some promos for us.
Yep.
He tried the cowboy blend and the six bean blend, I believe it was, and so y'all be looking for them
Loved it.
and get yours as well. Rebranded. It's all Wolf Nation, and remember, the Wolf knows. Also, Patriot Mobile. Make the switch today with your mobile phone service and be with a America First company. Get your first month free on us just by mentioning Cornbread. Patriot Mobile. This brings you
Awesome.
Dean's notes. Dean, what you got?
Okay, Daytona International Speedway, built 1958.
1958.
Yeah.
Caution speed 70 miles an hour.
Okay.
Dale Earnhardt died 25 years ago.
Yeah.
It's
sad.
hard. I just 25 years.
I know it.
Doesn't seem
It
like
don't.
it's been 25
don't.
years.
It don't.
Yeah,
Where'd you watch the race
2001.
that day? Was you watching at home?
Yeah, we had ran off, come back in, and went to church, come back, and saw he had died.
I was coming back from a Georgia game, didn't find out the official news until we were almost home. They came. I knew it wasn't good because of Darrell Waltrip's voice
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and what we heard about. Was it Schrader that was the first one
Yes, yes.
there? I was hopeful, but we heard it. And people were asking us along the way if we had any news. You're bumper to bumper a long time coming out. And we
Right.
said no. And then they announced it. Let me say, if I have one critique about that thing, and I'm not trying to be demeaning or anything.
No.
How many times do they have to say that phrasing? We've lost Dale. I get
Right.
that's a big thing, but they must have said that 50 times through there.
I did.
After a while, I was like a little bit overplayed. I
Right,
think.
it was.
But it was like every guest that come up, they wanted to say that. I know that was about Mike Hilton and how hard that was, but my gosh, I mean,
Right.
I was thinking if that was my loved one, I wouldn't want them saying it that
Exactly.
many times. Anyway, that's my only frustration with
I
that.
mean,
but
Mike Hilton, the whole show was Mike Hilton saying that. I thought, come on.
it was a little bit much, and I think whoever put it together, I think they were trying to make that point, and I get that.
I do too, but
But it was just to me, it was overplayed a little bit much. And that still hurts all these years later.
just got
And to
to.
hear that over and over and over again.
Especially his family.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Not me, but especially his family.
Right.
Anyway. Sorry, Dean, continue on.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Kyle Busch got the pole for the 500.
Yep.
Trace Briscoe started second for the 500.
They didn't finish first or second.
Nope. Nope. First race was in Daytona on the beach and half of Highway 1.
Yep.
Ken told me that when we was down there. The deal race Thursday was on FS1. America 250, Freshman, Florida. No. America 250, Florida. George Logano won Deal 1. Casey Mears advances to the 500. Kyle Busch started on the front row of Deal 1. Trace Briscoe started front row Deal 2. Chase Elliott wins Deal 2. Anthony Alfredo advances to the 500, but then he got disqualified.
Yeah. And I didn't know how long. It was 5 hours later they officially declared that.
Yes.
That's a long time
it
for
was.
Tech.
It was.
I wonder why for the winner.
Hose going from the transmission cooler to the right window was not connected.
Okay. Because, man, that went on for a while. I'm like, dude.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but they took a long time with Tech on that one. I don't know if it's that long every time or not.
No, it ain't like that every time.
That was amazing.
Normally it's automatic, but then that took so long to come back with it.
Yeah.
Fresh from Florida, 250. It was on FS1, 730. Craftsman Truck Series, 201 laps. 77, Carson Hocevar won stage 1. 38, Chandler Smith won stage 2. 38, Chandler Smith wins the race. Tanner Gray got the pole for Friday. Tony Stewart, number 25, Collie Grayson, started 19th. Wrecked on lap 36.
Yeah.
He didn't do good at all.
No, not good at all.
32 lead changes record in Truck Series.
I did hear that. It was an amazing stat.
The United Rentals 300, 120 laps, 300 miles on CW. It was 5 o'clock. O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Austin Hill got the pole for Saturday. Austin Hill won stage 1 and 2. Austin Hill won that race.
What channel was that on?
CW.
See, I was like, I couldn't find it. That's another reason. And I was in the car, but I couldn't find it. So I just listened to reports and looked up stuff on it. But I didn't know that it was on CW.
Yeah.
I missed that.
What
Why
is
were they not on the
CW?
same network, all three levels?
Now that
Because it's FS1, right, for the other two? Or
no, it'll be on FS1 all season long on trucks. CW is for the O'Reilly series.
I
What
didn't
is
know that.
CW? I'm confused. I'm
It's just
sorry.
another network. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it stands
Okay.
for.
I don't
but
either.
It's like a Fox or anything
Right,
else,
yeah.
but it's just called
It's a
CW.
it's a subsidiary of Fox. So-
Yeah, they're connected, but they make me mad because they put all this stuff on certain things, and you have to get this package to
Right.
get this.
Yes.
And by the way, on sports,
Why I
want to
don't
ask you
watch
something.
TV? Well, it's not why I don't watch.
I mean, it's
TV,
just
but
crazy, but I'm glad you
Trivia.
clarified that because I should have looked it up. I didn't realize that. I thought, where's the race at?
And then
I thought they were on the same. I
and
didn't
then
know
on
that.
Cup Series, it'll be on Fox till
Yeah, it was on Fox. Yeah,
the All-Star race.
gotcha.
Then it's gonna be on Amazon. Then TNT.
Yeah,
Then
and Amazon did a good job last year.
then NBC were taking.
By the way,
over.
that's Daytona. They look packed out. They look like the attendance
It was a sold out race.
So the money
Wow.
was flowing. The money was flowing.
Yeah.
$1 million for the winner, right?
Yes.
$1 million.
Yes, 150,000 attendance.
Wow. Get you some of that. That's a lot of beer sales.
Yeah,
That's a bunch.
yeah, it is. Thinking of hot dogs too.
Wow.
Yeah, all sales. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
See-
there were millions of dollars.
Yeah. Look at
Going through there.
look at the money the whole city made.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, they're staying in hotels. Some of them, buying food.
Yeah.
And all that, going
All
out
that
and
stuff.
entertainment.
Yes.
If they stayed the whole
Yes.
weekend, man, you're getting all that money all weekend
Speed
long.
weeks is what it was.
Yeah, it's huge, man.
Yep.
Huge.
1:30. Kicked it back an hour for rain, which
Yep.
they didn't get rain till last night.
Right.
68 running the Daytona 500, 200 laps on Fox. Kyle Busch got the pole. Zane Smith won stage 1. Bubba Wallace, I need you to do that.
Two.
Won stage 2. There you go.
I got to stand up for him. You did good, Bubba.
And who won stage 3?
Tyler Reddick won the race.
Oh, that's right, Tyler.
Yeah.
That's right. What position did he start in?
Well, he was back in the pack.
Yeah, he
man.
was.
He was not way up front.
25th,
He-
26th?
I think it
He
was.
made his move
25th,
late.
I think.
I mean, his move came up late. They
He
played
did.
it great. I know it was still
Twen-
Yeah, he only led the last lap. That's the only
Yeah,
lap.
that-
wow, the
that's-
last
that's
little
it.
bit of lap too. It wasn't, and
Well-
it was close. I mean, there were a lot of cars
Yeah.
closing in, man.
It was 3 wide right there.
crazy.
Till Chase got took out. Then he just
Two cars going backwards.
Came in backwards.
yeah. Junior Tire 200 at Daytona Arca Menard Series. 25 Gus Dean sponsor got the pole. He drives Cabin Stallers Impact Toyota. 18 Giovanni Ruggiero won that race. First Auto Toyota. Dave Marcus still holds a record for the most Daytona 500 starts in history.
What
Lifetime
number?
factor at the track.
What was that number?
It didn't say.
It didn't say how many stars you
No.
had? Wow.
I looked at it next straight. I put a clear on
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Mistakes at the 500. Fuel mileage. Take spoilers off restrictor plates. Let the cars go.
Let
That'd
them
be
go.
great.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
Let them go.
Yeah, they'd be reaching 220,
Right.
230.
We
Well,
all,
if
we
you
all
know-
four say that.
If you can put it in the corner of town, let them do it.
you
I mean,
you
Right.
said that.
I
Well,
don't.
they say they're doing it because they don't want to see deaths.
But
But they're
know.
causing violent wrecks by
They
are.
doing that.
That's
I mean,
exactly
Lerner
right.
always complained about this. Stuff,
Yeah.
you know,
I agree.
said you're going to kill somebody.
and look at Talladega. Bill Elliott got the record for 212.
yeah.
So that shows right there.
Yep.
Michael Jordan, All-Star basketball champion, and now Daytona 500 champion.
Shout out to
and
him.
owner.
Yep.
That was maybe one of the coolest things. And he's
Yeah.
up there helping
Yes.
lift the trophy.
Yes.
He was cutting up with the kids. and
Yes.
I've never seen him any happier.
Right.
I almost expected him to say, I don't know why it crossed my mind. I almost expected him to say, I wish my dad could have been here to see this.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I think he was thinking about that.
I do
You
too.
think about your parents, and his dad's been dead a long time. Of course, that
Yep.
was a sad story about that.
Yeah.
Right.
it was.
But I think inside of him, he was thinking, because you do things for your parents.
Right.
It's just a part of life. And I just was thinking that maybe he was thinking about his dad.
Mhm.
They're like, Dad, we did it,
Mhm.
And I think it gave him the confidence that like we can win the championship. We can. Of
Right.
course, Bubba's going to be the one to do it.
Yeah, right.
Well, he with the most.
What are you drinking over there in your coffee? You're drinking something.
Before we go to Dean's Vault, let's share a little bit. I'm going to share two different things, and this was one of them. If I can figure out which one I'm on here, and that's not it. That's not it. I'm going to have to figure out. Man, this thing is
Why you looking?
crazy.
Why you looking at me?
Go ahead.
Let
Go
me-
ahead.
I got this
I
just
gotta
for
figure
you,
out.
Dave.
Oh, is it a Falcons update?
Oh
All right.
Lord,
Arthur,
that's scary.
Arthur Blank.
He is
Are you
blank.
kidding me,
He is blank.
Mister Blank Home Depot Blank? I mean,
There's a short note on him. Okay, I did this just
all
for
right.
you.
Thank goodness.
Because
It's
this is
short.
this is for what you did to me last week.
Got money in the blank.
I got this just for you. I told you I'd pay
I'm
you
so
back.
blessed.
I knew you would be. American businessman, co-founder of Home Depot,
With Bernie Marcus, I think it was.
owner of the Falcons, serves on board of trustees of Emory University.
Yeah.
He is a signatory of the Giving Pledge community himself to give away at least 50% of the wealth to charitable cases.
He does, and that doesn't help him win.
I
It
knew,
doesn't help the Falcons win anything, So
I knew you liked that. I knew you would.
I'm gonna have to save this the way I have it, and then bring it back up. I'll do that with the other one as well. So I'll just put it inside of the. So give me just a second, and we'll save that and then bring it back up. So. But so go ahead and show us the vault. Go ahead.
Okay.
While I'm doing this, we can go ahead.
Tony
and,
Stewart. Home Depot, Tony Stewart.
There he is, and he was all over the place on the trucks this weekend.
Yes.
He didn't make it to the end though.
No, he didn't.
That's
Wrecked
cool.
out at lap 36.
How long have you had that?
I've had it quite a few years.
All I want to know is, and of course, it's like a Christmas ornament,
is.
And hanging right beside that, soon to be, will be the Donica Patrick
No.
tub toy.
no.
That could be hanging in the shower too. I don't know. Thanks for bringing that. That's cool. That's pretty neat.
See that again?
But I gotta tell you, let me see that again. That was that look. Let me show it from the side. He's not that size anymore.
No, he ain't.
He's put on some pounds.
Yeah, yes.
They're having to compensate. I'm not being mean. I need to lose weight, but they're having to compensate in that truck.
Yes.
For he's gotten bigger. He's always
Yeah.
been a big beefy guy,
Paul.
but
Yo,
he is definitely
Dean's Vault.
Dean's
Tony
vault.
Stewart.
Oh, I like that. Tony's a man. You talk about somebody with a temper.
Yeah.
Isn't he the only NASCAR driver that's killed somebody?
Yes. Yes.
I just say.
And he threw a helmet at Bristol. I was there.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Sweet.
When he threw the helmet at number 17.
Well, I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing.
All right, let's pull this up on an overview. Hopefully, this will work. You know what I did? I put it in the back view. Hang on. Man, I'm all discombobulated tonight. It's
It's
Dean.
been one of them days.
No, it's Dean talking about these dadgum Arthur Blank, man. It's got me all messed up.
Got you discombobulated.
I can't think. I mean, like, I'm over here trying to work, and Dean's going, let me tell you about Arthur Blank, Mr. Suede Jacket.
He's got an
At least he didn't do a story on suede jackets, I mean, here we go. All right, this time I got it. All right.
Are you sure?
Well, I hope it's
There
up
we go.
there. But you can say, you can see this is I don't know if I can blow that up anymore or not, but we might be able to do it this way. Let's just blow it up.
You
this
did
way.
last year.
And there we go. We'll blow it up so your
Okay,
face
yeah.
is bigger, our thing. But here is the owner points following race one. And who's at the top there? That's 23
23-11.
11 Racing, which involves Bubba
Wallace.
Bubba Reddick. They're up there. And this is the Michael Jordan team, and they're at number 1 slot.
Right now, yeah.
And Team Penske is number 2.
Two.
Who's Penske? Who's his drivers?
Jordan Logano.
Logano. By the way, he's got to keep a hat on. That bald head.
I know it.
He looks weird like
does.
that. I can't get used to that.
Dang.
When did he do that?
He did it back during the off season.
I was fixing to say he didn't look like that last year.
No, he didn't.
It's not a good look for him.
He said he's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
keep it shaved for the rest of the year.
He needs to grow it back.
Was it a
Henry.
bet that he lost or something that he had to shave?
No, he just said that he wanted a different look.
So
he achieved it then, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Hendrick Motorsports did get the number 9 there, so they got the 43 points there. So you go all the way down through here and you see different ones, but
Right.
2311 has 3 in the top 11 there.
Right.
And but everybody, if you look at the top 10 of that, Dean, Penske's well represented. 2311, Hendrick is there.
Yeah.
Only 1, but you've also got RFK
Right.
and Front Row.
Right.
All those got in
And Spire.
and Spire. So that that was Hosafar, right?
Yes.
Spire.
Yes.
He looked strong too. But
He did.
It didn't last. The only one that and then Wood Brothers was right there. Of course, they'd only have, and he did finish well, but 13th in points.
Yeah.
But anyway, Richard Childress, another one I think about, and Legacy down the road a little bit. Rick Ware.
Right.
But here's
Trackhouse, it was showing up.
Yeah, and I don't know if I can't. Yeah, I didn't even see that. So live fast motorsports.
Yeah.
Church Truck House right there. And 29
And Legacy.
through 23rd. So
Legacy was 19th.
yeah, 19th. So there's that one. And any thoughts on that, Dean, as we think about after race 1 going into Atlanta? Who looks good here? Who looks not so good?
I'll say Reddick right now looks good.
You want to say that about Bubba? You say
No.
about him?
Right.
Come on, Dean. I mean, really,
Out of them two, I would go with Reddick.
out of them two. Well, he was supposed to be the dude last year.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the dude last year.
Yes.
So
Yes. But he had some.
Wallace taught him everything he knows.
But Reddick had a drawbacks last year. His boy was sick, had heart trouble.
yeah,
That's tough.
Right.
That is
put
tough.
this one on.
And Denny's mom was at the track yesterday. I saw that.
Right.
It's tough year for Denny. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on for him,
Right.
but the speed was there.
Yes.
The speed
yes,
absolutely was there.
Yes.
Let me put this other one in here, and this one will show more driver, and we'll talk about points with that. Let me get it. Let me find it.
But this year they
think
don't have no
that's-
elimination.
I don't remember which one that is. Let me find it.
It's all
this one.
points racing now.
Yep, and so consistency, staying up there.
Yes.
Which Bubba showed that, Dean.
Yes.
He showed that.
Yes,
It's
it is.
consistency.
Yes. But it's just the first race.
It was the first race.
Okay. So you can't say that until we get to that Darlington or back to Charlotte. Then you're gonna say, Dane, Bubba ain't doing so hot.
All
And
right,
I'm gonna say, yeah, I told you.
here's your points leaders. Tyler Reddick. He's of course running, and this is the lineup. This was how they
It's a
finished.
lot-
Sorry,
Right.
but Rick Stenhouse, which amazing, he come out of nowhere too.
Right.
Logano,
That's the finishing order.
yeah, it's the finishing order. Logano, and there's Chase, Brad Keselowski. Like I said, top 5, baby.
That's right.
Zane Smith,
Right. Chase was 4th.
That's good for him. Yeah, Chase 4th. He should have won, actually.
Yes.
honestly, but Bubba should have won. Then Chase
Yeah,
should
right.
have had
Yeah.
Chris Buescher, Raleigh Herbst. Nice finish.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wrecks.
Yeah.
One big wreck.
Yes.
But still, you stay in there, and you get it.
Brad was 4th.
of course, Josh Berry,
Yes.
very nice.
Chris Buescher was 7th.
And then it's just really cool to see some of these like Gregson and
Right.
different ones and the points they have. Of
Yes.
course, you got stage points coming in too.
Yes.
And that
yes.
changes this. So
yes.
actually,
yes.
this is the this is, when you look at how they're doing. Byron, amazing day to finish as
Oh yeah.
well as he did, considering all
yes.
that he had going on.
Yes.
I
Yes.
thought at one point he was going to be out of the race.
I did too.
I thought they was going to take that car to the house. Suarez, nice.
Uh-huh.
He kind of was.
Yeah.
They didn't talk a lot about him, but he had a nice
Right.
day. Todd Dillon
Kyle Busch was 15th.
and Larson, not a great day, but
Right.
he fell outside the 15. Cody
Yes.
Ware, nice run.
Oh yeah.
Cody Ware.
Yes.
Hocevar early. Dinger, they talked about him a little bit.
Yes.
Chastain, not a great day though. Eric Jones, not a great day. Michael McDowell was doing really good
Uh-huh.
early on and fell
Good.
out. Cy Gibbs, Cole Custer, Priest.
Bale 35th.
Yeah, that's horrible for him.
It is.
I mean, he's another one that should be up there. Briscoe, I expected him to look a little bit better too.
Bowman 40th.
Yeah, bad day for them. And of course, BJ McLeod went out early. Like
Yes.
he only ran 4 laps.
Yeah.
Superior Logistics Chevrolet.
Uh-huh.
So
That's what
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do they get like a point or something like that for running at least 4 laps? Or
Yes,
a minimum?
But
or-
whatever you run, you're going to get something out of it.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
yes.
if you can get stage points, that's extra points you
Right,
can get.
right,
So
right.
Okay.
The stage points is a safety net.
yeah. All right, we're on to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that race is at
Atlanta
what time?
Motor
What time? What time is
No,
that
not no
race?
more. It's not Echo Park.
It's
Echo
what?
Park. Echo
Echo
Park.
Park.
Echo Park Speedway.
Atlanta's always changing names.
Yes,
For something. What's
yes.
going on? They're going to be
It's
calling.
money. It's
Yeah,
money, baby.
yeah. But I know
Whoever's
it,
paying
like
that
you,
money.
Atlanta. I
They're
know
gonna
that.
be calling the Falcons the Crows before long.
They need to fly out of town like crows and put a new team there. So, Atlanta, what time is that? Do you know yet? Is it
3 o'clock.
3:00? What's late? But I guess they like running a little later. But
Yeah.
fast racetrack. They've redone it. Looks
yes.
good.
Yes. Yes.
So who do you think does good there? Who do you think?
Chase would do good at Atlanta. His home track.
Yeah, he'll do good there. I agree. Who needs to do good there?
Everybody.
Bowman.
Bowman needs to. Yeah. I mean, when you do bad at Daytona, that's a sick feeling. And
Yes.
You're right into Atlanta, another fast track,
Yes.
and you've got to get on this. I mean, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they
a
are.
lot of pressure for these guys to do
A lot
well.
of money involved.
And
Yeah.
one of the drivers
Yeah.
talked about that with Hendrick. I don't remember which one of them it was. That the pressure is on to do well.
Right.
They're not going to put up with
No.
everything has to be right. I mean, everything counts, and
Right.
they're not going to put up with excuses. And so there's pressure on when you fall back. One race it stinks, but you start becoming a trend.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be going out.
Well, that's what Bowman was last year. He couldn't
I
get
know.
a leg up.
And I just kind of think my opinion is I really thought they should make the switch. To me,
I do too.
I thought they should have bring somebody else in, but we'll see that. But now that he had that kind of start, they might be thinking about it too. But it won't be made off one race. But I just don't see him really being there. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think consistency is there for Chastain either.
It ain't.
He has great cars. He's got speed. He showed
Right.
that.
Right.
But after the watermelon run, he just hasn't been the same.
He hadn't.
I don't know
He
what
hadn't.
it was. That's just that team's not been the same. So
But then you got people like Carson Hocevar that signed a multi-year contract
yeah,
with Spire.
he needs to put up this year too. He needs to. He looked good, but
He
then,
did look good.
Again, wrecks messed a lot of people up, and that's Daytona. Atlanta shouldn't be as many wrecks.
But they will be.
Hopefully, there
But
will
they-
be some. So we need to see. I didn't see any tire issues
No.
at Daytona. Didn't
There-
see any engine issues.
No, they was no.
Everything was
gas.
clean.
Right.
Oh,
Right. You're
yeah,
right.
stinking gas.
Yes.
No overheating. They're not deep in the summer yet, so everything was clean. There was no real issue except for some hot tempers about
Right.
how some of them race. So going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right, what you got? What are we picking for Atlanta? What are we looking at?
I've got my first pick is Chase.
Oh, I knew that, and it's home track, and
Right.
I could see that. So, who's your second?
Joey.
Well, that's a good pick. He usually runs well there, and he has the speed. He looks good. He looks like the guy. He got off to such a bad start
He did.
last year, and he never really quite fully recovered from that, even though he was running
Right.
real well. But he was in such a hole, man. But He does look good. I'll give him credit.
Third pick, Larson.
Yeah, it could just be the Daytona thing. I mean, I don't know. We'll see coming out of Atlanta how that looks. Byron and him have speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great team. I don't think there's any problem with picking any
Right,
of those.
right,
I'm
right.
surprised you didn't pick Hamlin though. I'm really surprised at that
So that's
because his car looked really strong.
Right.
Really, really strong.
Hamlin was my number one pick.
Okay.
Hamlin, Logano.
Did you write? By the way, did you write down? You had last week's.
Yes.
Who called the best on this? Before I give my picks, I want to know who called it the best because somebody.
I wasn't in on that one.
I had picked Denny Hamlin,
Yeah,
Chase,
I remember that.
Joey, and Eric was my dark horse.
I remember Eric. Who'd Marine have?
Ken had Larson,
Yeah, because we both had Larson.
Blaney, William Byron, and Ross Chastain.
Yeah, and Blaney didn't have a great day either.
No.
Who was mine? It was Larson, Blaney.
Yours was Byron,
Oh, Byron, that's right. Yeah,
Blaney, Larson,
Larson.
and Josh Berry.
He had a great run, so I did call it on that.
Dustin had Larson, Blaney, Bowman, Chastain.
So very good. None of us picked.
Ah.
Daryl says, "Oh, the joy of NASCAR." Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Marine's got Larson. Let me put this on screen. Now you can
Okay.
see it. Chastain, Chase, Dark Horse, Ryan Blaney.
Okay. Good pick.
Interesting. All right. Are you ready
Yes.
to win the race?
Okay.
Bubba.
Ha!
He's running good. He's got the speed. They're
Ah.
going to come off of this this great finish at Daytona. They showed they can do it. The team is riding high. It's going to come. Dean's giving me a dirty look here. Bubba to win. Bubba to win. Number 2, I'm going to go Hamlin.
Okay.
I think he
Okay.
recovers.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
And I will also pick Chase
Okay.
for the third spot. Dark Horse.
Uh-huh. Oh,
No.
here it comes.
No. It's not because I do think that some guys ran really strong that didn't really get a chance to show it because of the way Daytona ran.
Right.
So, there's a number of picks that I could say here, but for Dark Horse, I do think he rebounds. I think he just got caught up in. I think Eric Jones is going to be the Dark Horse for this
Okay.
one. So,
Who's your others?
Lineup for the Daytona 500.
yeah, who other picks you got, Paul? You got.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know that much about. I don't watch NASCAR that much, but I do. No, I'm picking Hamlin.
Okay. Okay.
Joey Logano.
Okay.
Number 2.
Okay.
That's
And
good picks.
My dark horse. I'm putting Riddick down there.
Oh!
He's coming off. He's riding
Oh!
high off the Daytona win, and I will tell you, this could be the start of something.
Okay.
It could be. Reddick needs to follow up with a real consistent
I agree.
run.
I agree.
But he is definitely he's definitely top dog right now.
Yes.
He's looking good.
Yes.
But that team is riding high. And sometimes something like that is something that propels a team.
That's right.
That
Momentum.
team is on fire
Right.
right now. They're going into this race like a boss. I just think they're going to give Hendrick a run for their money this year.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm
Somebody-
not saying they'll beat them all. Hendrick's going to be very powerful, and there's other drivers, but I think this team is ready to.
Somebody needs
The
to.
lawsuit, everything that's went on, it's weird. It's like it's all just coming together, man. I'm telling you.
Somebody needs to give a run for their money to
Arthur Blank.
right.
No.
Right. Somebody needs to give a run, Hendricks and Gibbs a run for their money.
Yeah.
So that'll be 23-11 at this going.
I agree. Honestly, it's a wealth of riches. Hendrick has dominated, and so is in the back of the day Richard Childress and
Yes.
RFK. I mean, they do, and they need this. And I think NASCAR needs it.
Yes.
I think secretly NASCAR be rooting this on.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sunday was
Yes.
again the only thing that didn't make it perfect was if it would have been Bubba.
God, boy.
NASCAR, come on, NASCAR was. Did you see the smile on that guy's
Yeah.
face?
Yes.
The Daytona president, dude.
Yeah.
He was down there.
He was. He
Man,
was. He was.
I have never seen that kind of emotion in that.
Think about this.
I'm
guys.
telling
Okay.
you, dude.
Think about this.
Okay.
Michael Jordan probably either he or Tiger Woods, the best known athlete in
Yes,
the world
yes,
ever. Okay.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
All right.
yes.
Now, I would say a lot of his fans didn't know that he had a NASCAR
Right.
team.
It's going to bring fans to the sport.
Yes.
Exactly.
Without a
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
If
Exactly.
Bubba had won,
Yo, Lord.
wow. Now, you know what's going to happen. He's
What's
going to
that?
have a shoe
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
about this
NASCAR.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll
Yeah.
be a Daytona Michael Jordan shoe. Wait and see.
Yeah.
This guy's the
Yeah.
king of the tennis
He
shoes,
is.
man.
He is. He
It'll
is.
be a
He is.
$500 shoe, man. They'll only make a limited run. I
Right.
watch and
They'll
see
be
Yeah.
worth $1
if that
million
won't
in
happen.
20 years.
I was just fixing to ask you, Daryl, your picks, and here y'all are. Dale Broom, Hamlin. It's a good pick. Elliott, he's right with us. Larson, Dark Horse,
Okay.
Bush.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Who's Darren Broom? Who is that?
We went to school together. He's a big fan of dirt track and
Oh,
racing.
okay.
And
Okay.
he preaches the gospel, and
He-
he knows all them preachers over there that's at your church. He knows them.
Okay.
We all run the same circles.
Okay.
So,
Bring him on one night.
he's going to be. He's recovering from a lot of health stuff.
Okay.
He's going to be. He's going to be around the radio ranch. We'll just say
Okay.
that. So
Okay.
The radio ranch.
I look forward. This is known as Cornbread Nation Studios, by the way.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's known as.
Well,
We
yeah.
just got to get the sign on the door, but
Right.
we're the Southern Patriot Podcast, but it's Cornbread Nation Studios.
But a
So.
sign by the road, point back here.
Oh, we're going to have. Yeah, I just haven't got there yet, but that's going to happen. It's funny that Bush is a dark horse for him. I like that.
I like that.
We're gonna have to get Cornbread, man, some security to go around with.
We already got one right here.
Yeah.
We got Marine.
It's
What else
true.
we need,
This
man?
is true. This
We
is
got
true.
Marine.
That's right.
I'm talking, somebody special forces, carries the Uzi,
Commando.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Rambo.
We have had a great time, and we're going to just mention a couple other things because it is pushing. We've had a great time with the interviews and talk about the racing
yeah.
and stuff coming up. But a couple things in sports we need to
Oh, yeah.
mention. The Braves have already lost 2 arms for a
Yes, they
significant
have.
amount of time.
Yeah.
That's not good. It's the Atlanta curse. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
That's the
Wow.
first thing I
Yeah.
thought about.
Yeah, me too.
Is it safe at the ranch? It's safe at the ranch. It really is, Daryl. It's safe at the ranch.
Yeah.
And we got
So-
guard dogs on each side that let us know when anybody moves out there.
Right.
Has
The
Atlanta
neighbor's dogs.
taken Boston's place?
As in what?
Cursed.
Oh well, they got their
I'm
curse done with.
Yeah.
I know, but what I'm saying,
Well,
has
Atlanta
taken-
won. I mean, they have won. They should have had more.
Yeah.
They have won.
Yeah.
Championship in Atlanta. So I mean, I give them that, but it's like they just can't stay healthy with their arms. I
can't.
know it's early. I know, but they're already talking about both of them are going to get some surgery.
Yeah.
I'm like, my
Wow.
gosh, man, these guys are starters. I mean, they're
Yeah.
projected to be
Yeah.
starters.
Yeah.
So we're laying the groundwork because the Braves report's going to come back. The pitchers and everybody will be reporting soon. Which for the Braves, we got
Yeah.
2 less,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be looking at the MLB and getting that going. I'm looking forward to it. The smell of
Are you looking forward to the
spring.
Falcons again?
No,
yeah.
no, I'm not. But I hope they do well. But I'm not going to make any illusion that they're going to have a great season next year.
What's your favorite smell in the morning, guys? What would be your favorite smell in the morning?
Cup of coffee,
Racing fuel.
Coffee, racing,
racing, hot cup of coffee, man. Are you kidding? Fresh cut
It's a
grass
good
is really good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a good.
When you
one.
walk out, you've cut. The grass has been cut.
Yes. Yes.
Unless the neighbor's dog has dumped on your yard.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That smell is not one I would want. to
Nope.
wake up to.
No.
Especially
Nope.
if you step in it.
Exactly.
Then you're like, oh man.
And that has happened. Has happened.
Have you ever done that and didn't know it and got in your car and you're like, what's that smell in the car?
More than once.
I gotta admit, I was like, I got to bacon frying. Oh man.
Oh
you,
yes.
you get a gold star too,
yes,
man.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
boy,
yes.
that's a good one too. I love bacon going. What
Oh,
brings back
yes.
memories of
Yeah.
being down on the
Yes.
farm and all the
Yep.
they get up early before daylight,
Mhm.
cook all that food. And you're like, oh man,
Can y'all guess
Smells
what mine
great.
is?
napalm.
Bingo.
Yeah. Yeah. Apocalypse now.
I just knew you were gonna go there.
Ken, what do you
Yeah.
think? What do you like?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your favorite smell in the morning?
He might say pancakes or
Coffee.
something.
Coffee.
Coffee.
There you
So
go.
he's going coffee as well.
I'll tell you what I love in the morning.
What's that?
I had it the other morning. Crystals for breakfast.
What?
You are a sick man.
I didn't even know they sold them for breakfast. I
Yes.
thought it has to be like past
No.
10 o'clock.
Anytime.
Oh, my heavens.
You can get a crystal. At what time of day did you eat a crystal?
10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's around the time they would start, though. I don't think they sell them that early.
Yeah, they do
They
too.
sell them 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
No, they didn't used to because I'd pull up and they'd say, we're not selling. We're just doing breakfast right now.
Right.
I think got on hard times and they just said, we'll do it anytime. Was that with
They've
onions?
closed the
Yes.
majority of them.
Extra onions.
Extra onions,
Extra
10
pickles.
a.m.
Mustard.
The Crystal Run. Damn.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Breakfast of champions.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
not going that
What's
far.
the most crystals that you have ate at one time?
My limit's 4.
4? Your limit is 4. You never went for the record?
No.
Well, I can't
Well,
say
I
that.
did.
We talked about this here a while
We
back.
did.
What was yours, Paul?
28.
Good
Oh,
night.
God. I cannot even get close to that. But I think 3 of us, maybe it's 4 of us ate 100 crystals one
Oh
time.
my mama.
But I didn't do 25. I can tell you that. I think
Uh-uh.
I think I was about 17 or something when it,
Woo!
Tapping
said-
out at 17.
I was done. I was like, man. But we flattened them out and everything. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Big glass of water.
yeah. But it was just for a hoot. We stacked the little boxes up on the table. We had a big pyramid of them up there.
Yeah.
People were coming in and looking at it. It's kind of like a rite of passage. I mean, you have
It
to
is.
do that.
Yeah.
It is.
You have
Everybody
to do
should try
that.
it once. Once.
Favorite crystal that they don't item they don't sell anymore.
The bacon cheeseburger.
They had one and they don't have it anymore.
No,
They
Bacon
did, and that
cheeseburger.
thing was good.
Yes, it
believe
was
or
good.
not.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
They were called a big K.
Do they still have
Sure
the
enough.
chicks, the little chick?
I
Yes.
love them things
Yes.
too.
Okay, I didn't know
And the sunrisers. The sunrisers.
I never
are
had a
not bad.
sunriser.
It's just
Sunrisers.
a round or a square egg
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't eat eggs.
on sausage with sausage and cheese on a bun.
I take the egg off and I'll eat it.
Do you eat the
Well, it
little
wouldn't be a
what?
sunriser. then.
I don't like eggs.
Really.
You ever do the double crystal? Do them? You ever done
Yes,
them?
yes.
Yeah, that's
yes,
pretty cool.
yes,
I like
yes,
that.
Yes.
The what was the old Crystal K or whatever they called it back in the day? Wasn't that what they called it? It was a burger. It was a
It was
pretty.
a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good burger.
Yeah.
It was a great burger.
Yes, it
I-
was.
I enjoyed
yes,
that.
It was. Yes, it was.
And the
Ate many of
They
them.
used to have chicken wings.
I never
Yeah.
ate their chicken.
They was good.
big seller is the chili cheese fries. A lot of people
yes,
love those.
yes.
The chili pup.
The chili
Yes,
pup.
yes,
My
yes.
problem is, am I the only one that chili recipe changed many years
Yeah,
ago?
yeah.
It's not the same.
It
and I
ain't,
don't, I
it
don't
ain't.
like it now.
No, it makes me sick.
I used to go.
literally, the chili now
Uh-huh.
makes me.
I can't eat it.
when I eat it.
I
Wendy's
cannot
got
eat it.
Wendy's have got good.
Gerald
I
says
will
the
never
big
eat
K.
at
Yeah, I said
Wendy's.
Crystal K. That's it. The big K. Yeah,
You what now?
I did
I won't
enjoy
eat
that
at
burger.
Wendy's.
You won't.
Nope.
I like Wendy's.
I boycotted
I like Wendy's.
Wendy's a long time ago.
Did you ever go to Judy's when they were in town?
I did not.
No, I never heard
You
of it.
remember that? That was
Have
his,
you ever heard of it?
that was his ex-wife. She said, "I'll show you. I'll start Judy's."
There you go.
They filed an injunction. They had to shut them all down. They were sitting where the Arby's is today.
Okay, okay.
That was Judy's. Same
didn't-
everything,
I didn't
just
know
a
that.
different color.
Judy.
It
Oh
was,
yeah, Goober.
It was kind of a blue color, if I remember right.
Oh.
Dave Thomas's his ex. She's like, "Yeah, I'll take some of that fat money and I'll do the same thing." He said, "No, you won't. I'll shut you down."
And he did.
You know who invested in Wendy's and made a bundle of money? It was
Yeah,
country singer.
Kenny Rogers.
No, well, he could have, but the one
He
I was
had
thinking
Kenny
of was.
Roasters, the roaster thing.
I always
Yes.
get the Charlies confused. What's the one with the silver hair?
Charlie Pride.
Charlie Rich.
Charlie Rich.
Yeah,
he
Charlie
invested
Rich.
in
I didn't know that.
Wendy's and made a bundle.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he got in on that really early and
I remember.
stock options and everything else. He made a lot more off that than he did his country career. I'll
I
tell you
remember
that.
Charlie Rich was the one that gave John Denver down the road at the Country Music Awards. Said he wasn't no country singer.
Huh.
I disagree.
I don't remember
I
that.
disagree
Oh,
with
it
that.
was it was a big thing at the time. Google it sometime.
Well, there's always those people that are truest,
Right,
you know,
right.
and they would say Elvis doesn't belong in the Country Music Hall of Fame and all that, you
Right.
know. And
I
he
agree
was
with
a
that.
country
I
artist.
agree. I
Well, do
agree.
you think ABBA belongs in the Rock and Roll? Hall?
Yes, 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 yes.
The guy just disses Elvis as a country artist, but then You gonna build up Abba as a? I think this is another girl crush here, man. I think you liked them girls in the band. I hope it wasn't the guys, but it was, Bjorn. What was that? I got Marina on that one.
I ain't going there with that one, but
we're just having
the
fun.
girls look good.
Yeah. The Bangles.
Yeah.
Favorite ABBA
The
song?
Bangles. I like the Bangles.
I did too.
I did. I like the Bangles. They had a couple of really
Yeah,
good songs.
yeah.
Walk Like an Egyptian was not one of them.
Yes, it was. That was a #1 song.
I know for them, but it's not one for me. I did not really care for it a whole
You didn't.
I could just see Dean doing Walk Like an Egyptian in the house, watching the music video.
How'd they do it or something? But what was funny was they had all of these stars on there, walking like an Egyptian. It was a big deal back then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That was my I think in my junior year when it come out.
All right.
Wow, we're getting old.
Y'all are getting old. I'm still young.
You're not far behind us, brother. Biscuit Boy's birthday's in just a few days.
Oh, okay.
It's coming Friday.
Well, happy birthday, early.
Thank you.
So he'll be.
We'll be doing the cold plunge, and I will record it. Me and my grandsons.
Oh Lord,
where are you going to do that at?
In the pool, backyard.
Oh, okay.
He's got a saltwater pool, and we jump in every year. Do a cold plunge.
Cold plunge.
Now this year, I believe there might have been a little cheating going on. Last year, the water temperature was 42.
The
year before that, it was almost 38, I believe.
So they've been bumping the heat up a little bit.
Yes, he bumped the heat up. He turned the heat.
Hey, I understand, Daryl. God bless you, man. We're praying for you, man. That you
we are praying.
Get all that back.
Yes.
Man, it's tough. It's tough to get over. I mean, you've been through a lot, and but you're making amends. It just takes a little longer when you get older. It takes longer to recover.
It does,
and especially if, like, Biscuit Boy's put his body through all this crazy.
Yes.
Through the ringer.
through the ringer, as we say.
But I came out the other side.
You're still here, still kicking.
You're like Eva Knievel.
Ain't that bad a shape.
He broke every bone in his body, and some of them
more than once.
I've broken almost as many as him, I guess. I know I've broken over 100.
I had a broke arm, so I can.
There you go.
I had a fractured wrist. I fractured the wrist, at school playing dodgeball.
How do you?
It's easy to do.
I was actually out, and I was trying to get off the court. What are you laughing at? I was trying to get off the court. And I ain't gonna say the guy's name I went to school with. He threw one, and I didn't see it coming, and it put my hand. It put it back here on this.
I was trying to figure out how
it was this one actually.
I tried to figure out how you would get hurt playing dodgeball.
Hey! We didn't go to no sissy school, buddy. We had some athletes out there on the court.
I went to Rossville for.
Well, that says it all right there.
Well, bless you.
1 year at Ridgeland.
Sorry, Rossville folks.
1 year at Ridgeland High School. 1 year.
What? That was your senior year?
Yes.
So you were there when they killed both schools and made it into one.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about that?
Hated it.
So you were Rossville, and they took Chattanooga Valley.
Yeah.
And they made it into Ridgeland. So what did you think walking into Ridgeland?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it. That was a new school.
I wanted to stay at Rossville.
So you didn't want to be a Panther.
No.
You wanted to be a Bulldog.
Yes.
My dad was a Bulldog.
Hey, there was a lot of legendary athletes.
What year did he graduate?
They killed us.
1957, I believe.
Okay.
No.
Rossville was a great
54.
athletic school. I used to go to a lot of those.
And King graduated
Yeah.
66.
Okay.
Rossville.
That's
Yeah,
Well-
Lakeview didn't do too good against Rossville, except every once in a blue moon we would have a good season against them. But
I know I broke a
missed it. They
kid's
still
nose
do.
playing dodgeball. Hit him right in the face.
do they still do the parades they used to do?
No.
I missed that. We'd
I
go in Lakeview, going to Rossville, running through there, blowing the horns. And,
Yeah.
and they would do the same thing over here. It was kind of funny. But I will say this. Well, I shouldn't say that. I
Go ahead.
always heard the Rossville boys had to come to Lakeview to get the gals.
I heard that.
You heard that too?
I heard that.
Daryl, what do you say about that? I always heard that. I heard that from Rossville boys. They would say, "Yeah, we come over late. You get for the girlfriends."
So what are you saying?
I didn't say that. I just said that's what they said.
I didn't say either. I heard it.
He heard it too.
Slim Pickens in Rossville, or
I know.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying back in the
Nowadays,
day.
yeah.
I know there was a Shoney's there. Was it big girls or?
We're gonna have to get off here. We're gonna be in trouble, but
Nowadays in Rossville, you might have to go to 4-0.
I ain't going anywhere. I got
my
the most
gosh,
beautiful
we're gonna have
thing
the
on
mayor
earth.
after us.
Yeah.
We love you, Rossville. We live in Rossville. You
Yeah,
live
we
close-
never. Yeah.
You live in the city, right?
No, I
You
live
don't-
in the county.
You're in the county. He's
I
just
can't
a-
live in the county.
Ken lives in the
Okay.
county.
But-
You're real close to that city limits.
1 block.
1 block. I
And-
guess from here, I'm probably, I don't know how many blocks I'd have to go to be.
And Ken,
I think it's the Lanes, ain't it? Lanes is the kind of the divider of the city there.
I didn't know that.
I think. I may
I
be wrong on
thought
that.
you was in the city.
Well,
No, I'm not. I'm in the county. I'm in,
I thought the city limit signs were on the same pole.
I don't know,
Where
but
we
I
going?
think it's at the top of the hill. I think is when we cross.
Are you
over.
considered Walker or Catoosa?
Good.
Top of the hill.
Yeah, top of the hill. That's, you know how we know that.
Uh-oh.
That's where Rossville Police Stop Station is.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you always knew what was city and what was county. We'll
That's
just
right.
say it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
We're not.
Been there, done that.
Now Ken says, what, half a
There are
mile
2
from the city?
areas.
Yeah, about 3 blocks.
3
3
blocks from the
blocks.
city.
There's 2 areas that I tried to always stay away from. One was East Ridge City and Rossville City
And Red Bank.
because they were. I never went up there, but
Oh,
Red Bank-
brother, I got
they were starving for
stories
money in
about-
the coffers, and they would pull you over at the drop of a hat and throw the hat down.
I was told
It
by
may
the,
still be that way. I
I
don't know.
was told by the chief of police if I
Oh,
ever
Lord.
came back to Red Bank, they would put something on me that would stick. they could never get me for anything. And boy, it made them mad.
What do you say? I mean, you know.
Exactly, you know. To this day, I don't like going through Red Bank. I don't know where that guy is. I'd say he's probably gone by now, but
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Oh man, I've had fun tonight.
I have
We're
too,
just
most
having
definitely.
fun, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get off of here. We got to get Biscuit Boy and Dean to home, and so they can get their
Yep.
beauty sleep. You
I
know,
got to head to the Ponderosa.
Ponderosa. We're gonna get out here. We'll see you tomorrow night for the pet show. Well, in the morning
Peace.
for the Cornbread Man morning show, and tomorrow night the pet show should be on. We'll double check, make sure everything is good.
Oh, so you go to the Ponderosa?
Yeah.
the
Are
Ponderosa.
you House or Little Joe?
I'd be Little Joe more than likely.
Little Joe? I thought she was going to talk about the restaurant that was called the Ponderosa.
Oh, I remember that.
They
Yeah.
used to have one on Lee Highway. That was a good restaurant.
Yeah, it
I like
was.
that.
Do you remember Po Folks?
I remember Po Folks. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you're poor, I mean, that's kind of the place you go. Po Folks. I mean,
Well,
Right.
there you go. There you
Uncle Bud's. You know.
Yeah, I remember Uncle Bud's. Yeah, they had good.
I wonder. We need to do a story. I know where one of them went. I don't know where it's at now. I want to know where that big catfish or whatever it was that was hanging there in front. Where'd that thing
Yeah.
go? Where'd that thing end up? And
I don't know.
where'd the big chicken go that was in
Yeah.
Rossville?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Where-
Dar's Restaurant.
Where are they at today?
That's why I'm asking.
We need to find that out.
Yeah, where are they at? Those were landmarks.
They were
I'd
Right.
like to know. And the Shoney's Big Boy. Where did
Yeah.
that thing? That's a long time ago.
long.
Where did the Big Boy that was sitting in front of the Shoney's, which is not even there anymore?
Right,
No.
right.
Where'd that thing go? I bet they just destroyed it.
I do too.
Well, I'd like to have one. Now.
I would too.
What would you do with
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Where would you put it?
it? I can just see you rolling up the ridge over there. Your wife says, "My God, what are you doing, Paul?" He said,
Take it back.
"I got a good deal on it. I think I'll put it in the backyard." Now your neighbors are going, "Dude, that ain't gonna work."
Yeah, take it back.
HOA be coming up there. Hey, you gotta get that thing out of here.
Well,
You can say, "Well, it's not a basketball goal."
I've already had words with them.
I'm not surprised.
They know how I feel and they leave me alone.
That's hilarious, man. But there was another one. The flamingos that Judy had.
Yeah,
I think
yes.
those are gone now because she sold that.
yeah, she sold it.
So I don't know. I guess she's got them down there on her property. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
what
no.
flamingos.
There's another one that I would like to know.
Okay.
and his name's Waldo. I don't
What?
know if
Where's
you guys
Waldo?
ever seen him before, but there used to be a nightclub called Bachelor's 3 over in Hickson off of Access Road.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you walked in, there was a 14-foot tall polar bear
Never
named
saw
Waldo. And he was killed and stuffed by a famous hunter that lived here in Chattanooga. And I'm having trouble recalling his name now, but I believe he's the same one that went to prison for tax evasion and all.
Well, but we don't need to remember that.
There's actually a mansion on the ridge that is just there. People have gone in. The indoor swimming pool became a skateboard park. You know,
I heard about that.
there's
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, just left there. Yep. And I can't think of his name.
So you're saying you was a ridge runner? Is that, you know,
Oh yeah. I was.
so you're a mountaintop kind of guy, Signal Mountain kind of guy. I'm valley.
Look out.
I'm all valley.
I was raised in the valley. I was raised in Chattanooga Valley, on
Okay.
down Chattanooga Valley,
I mean,
Millway Hollow.
I've been raised in Rossville all my life.
I got you.
The legend that is Dean Chaser Potts from Rossville.
Ross.
That's all I know.
Vegas.
Rossville. That's all I know.
Did any of your family work at the mill?
I did.
You did? You worked there? Okay, I didn't know that. What was your job?
I was a creoler,
A creeler.
then a forklift operator.
That's an amazing place. The
Yes.
wood
Yes.
that they haven't
Yes.
still haven't.
Hey,
Yes.
do you guys, you know where the John Ross house?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Did you know that there's an entrance to a cave
Yep.
in that house?
Well,
No.
no, I didn't know it was in the house, but I know
There
there's
is-
an entrance to the cave.
There is an entrance to the cave. If I'm not mistaken, it's inside that. I've never been there. I mean, I've never been in the cave. I'll put it that
I mean,
way.
in the house, but I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I
that
may call it BS on that. I don't think it's in the house.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Has it?
That's true. The house was moved.
Closer to 27 going through Rossville. They moved it.
Yeah.
back there.
That may be.
Right.
I don't
Hey, we
think-
need to walk over around the pond, you know, and look and see if there's a hole where the house used to be, and or if they've covered something up, then we would know that hey, there was.
that's a good point. I think that
Yeah.
was, if it was previous to where it's at now. They've done a lot of work
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah,
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers the duck pond, all the ducks.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was Dr.
Hoover,
Hoover.
Dr. JP Hoover,
Hoover's clinic?
biggest man I believe I've ever known.
I
had
heard he
these-
was.
He had
JP
these
was
huge
huge.
hands. He would go
Yeah, he
give you
did.
a shot later years. His hand was shaking, and he gave you a shot for everything.
Oh,
Penicillin, baby.
Penicillin, that's right.
He got about a 55-gallon drum, I guess. You didn't matter what you went in there for. I gotta have to give you a shot.
Hey, my dad.
Wham!
My dad took me to see Dr. Hoover one day when I I'd fallen off a horse.
Oh.
And
Dude, you've done more falling in your
My-
life than
I know.
Tim Conway.
Yeah,
my
I'm thinking.
arm was hurting. And so go in, they take an x-ray, and Dr. Hoover's looking at the x-ray feeling of my arm. And he looks at my dad and he says, Paul, he's got a crack right there, but it's not completely broken.
Oh.
And Dad said, well, fix it.
Ow!
Snap my arm.
Ow! Fudge!
And then he gave you a shot.
No. And the nurse
God.
was standing there with a mask and just boom, put it right over my face.
Ah,
And
mama.
I had the worst nightmares because they knocked me out with ether. Yeah. And I had the worst nightmares.
Mama.
doing that.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was like, to him, it was like breaking a toothpick.
God, no!
You know?
That makes my wrist.
Hurt, makes my arm hurt.
Some old memories. Some old memories.
Yeah. JP was he was one of a kind. My dad told me.
And I'll
this
say
story,
this:
but
you didn't mess with them ducks out there. He'd come out after you.
he
I
would
heard
shoot
that.
you.
I heard that.
There was be a pistol drawn. You didn't mess with the ducks. Not that anybody want to, but occasionally there'd be some idiot down there
Yeah.
messing around with them ducks, trying to chase them, be mean to them, or whatever. And he took care of that.
Yeah, he did.
It's not even there anymore. That whole building's. I think it's apartments or something now, ain't it?
I don't know what it is.
I was over there not too long ago. We took the
used
granddaughter
to-
over there.
Play on the steps right there.
Yeah.
know, it's-
Lots
Yeah.
of memories.
We're all
Again, we're
over.
old, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, y'all have a terrific evening.
Broski
Yeah.
has a question first before we go.
All
All right,
right.
Broski, what we
He
got?
wants to know when's the last time you kicked somebody's rear end. We'll say.
Me?
That's what he's asking.
Everybody's
Uh,
asking.
let's see. About 3 years ago.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, you think about it.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
Just how big a boy are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he wasn't a little kid. I'll put it that way. But he had a big mouth on him, and
Who are you, Ric Flair?
that ain't me. I'm just a poor boy.
Just a poor boy.
Poor boy. That's it.
Well, folks, that's the show tonight.
What a show!
What a show. We have interviews coming, so you'll see us more than just on Monday, Wednesday. But we're finalizing a couple deals. We're trying to get a couple of them.
And we got a interview this Saturday too.
Yeah. So we've got folks coming in, and
Got a lot of good stuff going on.
They're really enjoying. We appreciate them. We appreciate all you drivers, and fans, and all. Let's build energy into the NASCAR, into the dirt truck, especially. And I don't care if it's go-kart, lawnmowers, RV, I don't care what you race.
Roaches, rats, it doesn't matter.
Maybe not that.
Got wheels or legs on it, baby. We're gonna race it.
The rat race.
That's it. That's it.
And then going into the corner, it's Biscuit Boy by nose.
And Mickey is the winner by tail.
I don't like rats, dude.
I don't either.
Come on, man. You were shooting them.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't like them either. I've killed them by the hundreds. We used to have rat killing.
At least they ain't snakes. I'm terrified of snakes.
Oh, are you really? Why?
Yes.
Well, a snake ain't gonna hurt you.
Shoot. Make me hurt myself.
Yeah.
Y'all take care.
Make me hurt myself.
We're out. Hang on real quick, because I can't go out with Cook coming in with a statement like that, because I said, just how big a boy are you? Well, you have a little saying about that.
Yeah.
This is a guy, this Cook, known him for all my life, really, and there he is with a tender look with a cat. He's a big dude.
He's a big boy.
We've played sports together. This is a guy that almost killed me playing football. He's a big boy. And Cook, I was just saying today to Paul, dude, I don't know what it is, man. You don't look like you've aged, man. You look a lot younger than me, and I'm jealous of that.
Yeah, he looks 10 years.
I mean, he's got the hair, man. He looks young. He's not gray. I mean, what are you doing, dude? Botox? I mean, what?
Let us know your secret, man. Come on, don't keep it to yourself.
What are you doing, man? I mean, I'm just like impressed. I got to say that. Yep. We're out. I just wanted to come back. You thought that as we were going out, and I'm like,
got to respond.
I got to come in. He's a big boy. He's 6'4".
Oh,
plus.
Shoot.
Back in the day when we played football, he was 350. He's a lot bigger than that now. He's always been athletic, and he's a big boy.
Is he the one that fell on you playing football?
Yeah. Yeah, the big tower that fell on me about killed me. That's the guy. That's the guy. And he's been doing our coffee commercials. So you are a big boy. Shout out to you, Cook. God bless you.
Cowboy, we love you, man. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
Buddy.
We love you. We're out.